Yo! What is good, Sixer Nation? Back again. Middle of the week. Oh, the epic tankathon has arrived. This is going to be the best of the best as it relates to the tank, as the 76ers take on the Washington Wizards in DC. Could probably get in for 50 cents. Sit courtside for $1. Oh, we have some beautiful hoops to kick off tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time. 3 games to go. Sixers trying to lock in their positioning and finish off one of the best tank jobs we've ever seen. And they can do it tonight, right here, as we watch on. Will they clinch? We'll get into it all. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, man. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are all doing well, and thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in officially to Philly Take with RB. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're tapping in from, and welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live Show presented by our friends at National University. We have the 23-56 Philadelphia 76ers taking on the 17-62 Washington Wizards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the #1 Sixers Game Day Live Show where we give you pregame, live game, and postgame coverage all season long with our staple play-by-play and reactions and our analysis as it all goes down. We'll take some phone calls after the game as well, so be sure to join the Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, do me one huge favor. Go down below right now. Hit that like button. Help us get this content in the algorithm. Be sure to like our show. Hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the family. And hit the join button as well if you want to become an official part of the Philly Take family. Lastly, be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Philly Take with RB. Follow me on my personal Twitter at RB Philly Take, or you could say it as X, whatever you prefer, and connect with me everywhere. I talk about the Sixers, the Eagles, and more. And special shout out to the members in the chat. I apologize that we were a couple minutes late, but ladies and gentlemen, for those who have been here lately, I know we've had some internet connectivity issues and dipping. I finally figured it out. So guys, let me know. Drop a 1 in the comments right now if you can hear me clearly. We should be all good and fixed. We should be good to go. I was testing some things out technology-wise, and I think I finally figured it out. So let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me right now, and if you can see me clearly and all that, and thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We finally figured it out, man. Shout out to the neighbors, man. They're trying to take us down, but we're not letting it happen. We're not letting it happen. All right, man. Once again, shout out to the members. Let's see those emojis in the chat. They get all the exclusive perks. They get their comments highlighted and more, and they get cool loyalty badges. So let's kick it off with Sixers pregame live, man. We have a $2 super chat from Carlos Rosado. What's up, Carlos? Thank you, my man. He says, RB salute. Keep losing, baby. Trust the tank. The Sixers have lost 12 in a row. They're trying to make it 13 in a row tonight. Can they do it? Can the Sixers finish it off and make it 13 in a row, 14 and 15 in a row? We will find out very soon. All right, man. Pre-game live, as we wind down these games, obviously, as the season is going on, we've gotten to a point where it's just like, what do we even talk about with this team? How do we analyze? So on our edition today of Who the Heck is Playing for the Sixers, here's the injury report. Okay, obviously we know Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey officially ruled out for the season. The Sixers finally ruled him out, even though we already knew it. Eric Gordon's out. Yabusele's out. Drummond out. Kyle Lowry out. Oubre out. Edwards out. And Quentin Grimes will play. So it'll be Quentin Grimes and the group tonight. And they are in Washington taking on the Wizards. And the Sixers are actually a 2.5-point favorite because here is the Wizards injury report. Jordan Poole out, Anthony Gill out, Chris Middleton out, Corey Kispert out, Rashawn Holmes out, Bilal Coulibaly out, Malcolm Brogdon out, and Sadiq Bey out. So if you want to talk about bottom of the bottom, all right, bottom of the barrel, I mean, this is it right here. This is an ugly, ugly game tonight. It's going to be an ugly tankathon, but it's going to be beautiful because, ladies and gentlemen, the 76ers can officially clinch the number 5 overall spot tonight. The Sixers can clinch the 5th best odds tonight. We'll talk about what that means in terms of a percentage. But ladies and gentlemen, before we do that, give me your final score predictions in the comments right now. All right, give me your final score prediction. What do you think is going to happen tonight? Will the Sixers actually win? I mean, obviously it's an outside shot here for the Brooklyn Nets to catch them. The Nets did beat the New Orleans Pelicans yesterday. Can the Sixers actually lose to the Washington Wizards down everybody? I mean, I think this is going to be a cardiac game. And you know what? I'm going to pick the Sixers to keep on losing. I'm going to say they continue it because they're on a GOAT streak right now. So I'm going to say that they make it 13 in a row. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm going to say it's a very low-scoring game, and I think it's going to be like 101 to 100. 101-100, Wizards get the W. I don't know why I'm calling it, but I am. And the losing streak continues. So that's my thoughts. 101-100 Wizards. Drop your final score predictions in the comments right now. If you guys are just tuning in, once again, we finally fixed the internet issue that has been going on, so I'm sorry about that before, but we should be all good now. And we'll get this thing underway, man. 3 games to go. And then this season is finally over. We have a lot of content to come here in the coming weeks and the months, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here on this show. All right, man. Final score predictions in the comments right now. Let's see. Carlos says Washington 65-60. Could you imagine? Cool J 99-97 Wizards. Dave says 116-101 Sixers. Let's see. I show Key says 115-95 Sixers. Dip says 126-118 Wizards. Let's see. Wizards 6-3, 104-96 Wizards. Let's go, man. Yeah, the neighbors were messing with us heavy, man. That's why I need y'all to hit the like button so we can get this to 100 and we could piss them off, all right? I'm trying to piss off the neighbors because I finally figured out what was going on, and we got to mess with them. The starting lineups tonight will be Jared Butler, Quentin Grimes, Lonnie Walker, Marcus Bagley, Adem Bona. For the Wizards, it'll be Bub Carrington, A.J. Johnson, Justin Champagnie, Kaishan George, and Alex Sarr. Oh, I feel so much better knowing that the stream health is in good hands, man. I feel so much better. All right, man. Look, I know a lot of people aren't going to be tapped into this game. This is going to be an ugly one, but we're going to have a lot of fun regardless. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I need you guys to do right now is I need y'all to spin that wheel in the chat. Spin that wheel in the chat. I'm going to drop this beat. You spin that wheel. Let's see if we can do it, baby. Let's go. Come on now. Drop it in the chat, man. Drop it in the chat. Let's go. It's time to spin that wheel, baby. Oh, yeah. It's about that time. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spin that wheel in the chat. Let's go, man. Let's go. I am pumped up, man. I am fired up. I'm ready to go. 3 games left. Ladies and gentlemen, our record on Spin the Wheel is currently sitting at 10-13. We won last game. So see if we can make it back to back. See if we can rock this thing, man. Let's go. Let's go. Spin the wheel, baby. Hold on. Hold on. We need to hit that air horn real quick, man. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Give us a top 6, man. Give us a top 6. No! Matter of fact, I think we got number 7 last game, too. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking his number 7 stuff, man. I'm not liking his number 7 stuff. They got to relax with this, man. Please, no. No. I'm not liking this. Ladies and gentlemen, if the Sixers get number 7 on May 12th, I will absolutely lose it. Set a reminder on your phone. May 12th, be here in the live stream. We will be live reacting to the NBA draft lottery. I actually put a post out on our IG today. Follow us on IG at PhillyTakeWithRB. I said if the Sixers watch the Thunder win the finals and then get the 7th overall pick, I might actually lose my mind. Like literally, physically lose it. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. If the Sixers are not going to get it, give them number 10. But number 7? Nah, man. Nah. But all right, man. So we took an L on that. Welcome into the show. Thank you all for being here, man. We got a lot of good stuff going on. Let me just give you guys a little bit of insight on what you can expect over these next couple weeks. So, first and foremost, just in case you guys are just tuning in now and you missed what I said before, I finally figured out the issue with the internet stuff, so we should all be good now. So I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me good, and sorry for the previous issues. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be live here tonight for this game. We'll be live after for our normal, live game and post-game show. Friday night, I will not be streaming. Friday night, I have something to attend to. I will not be streaming. But Sunday, we will be back for a double live stream, okay? Sunday, we will be here at 1 p.m. for Sixers versus Bulls as the season finale starts in the afternoon. On Sunday, we'll do our normal pregame, live game, postgame show. And then on Sunday night, we are going to come back around for a little bit. And we are going to have a celebratory live stream celebrating the end of the Sixers season. You will have the opportunity to call in and give your thoughts and opinions on the Sixers season, what you want to see next, all of that stuff and more. And we'll also react to the final day of the NBA season, and we'll talk about, the final standings, the playoff matchups, and we'll just talk about who we think is going to, make it into the second round, the third round, all that, and so on. And then the NBA offseason starts for us Sixer fans. I will make some Sixers offseason content. We'll talk about how they can reshape and fix this roster, what they need to do next, and more. We'll react to all the latest rumors and reports. At the same time, we will be live streaming some playoff games. So if you guys like this type of content, if you like hanging in here during live games and, commenting and having fun and all that, come back for the playoffs because we are going to live stream some playoff games. And then at the end of June, well, actually in May, we'll have the draft lottery stream. So tap in on May 12th. We'll be live for the draft lottery. We'll react to that. And then at the end of June, we will have free agency and the draft. So that's kind of a schedule of what you can expect for the next couple of months. We're still going to be doing live streams talking about this team. We're still going to do videos, but I know a lot of people, probably will be tapped out for a while with this team. I mean, they've already have been, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on the schedule. and where everything is at. Best ways to connect with us are on social media as well. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We'll be dropping a ton of content there. And yeah, man, for all of you guys who have constantly supported this channel all season long, I really appreciate you. And I know it's been a brutal season. Sometimes I catch myself thinking, how the heck am I even still talking about this team? But here we are. So if you guys can do me a huge favor, please like the stream. Get us up to 100 likes so we can hit the air horn, wake up the neighbors, and get active in the comments, man. It's a lot more fun, especially during these times when, everybody's commenting and engaging and, asking questions and, we're just talking about whatever we want to talk about. It's a lot better that way. The game flows by and, we can just kind of figure that out. So appreciate y'all being here, man. Shout out to all the new channel members. We had a ton of memberships gifted last stream, so you may have a channel membership if you have not been here, so definitely check that out. But other than that, man, let me go give a shout out to some of the members in the chat. I see my guy Jason 18. Jason, what's up, man? What's up, Jason? We got Clint in the chat. What's up, bro? We got Jamie in the chat. We got Generational Hater in the chat. Generational Hater. We got Brick Avelli. What's up, man? Dip says make a playoff hit list. Well, we're definitely going to talk about the playoff matchups on Sunday night in our celebratory live stream. So that's where we'll be at, man. But we got the Wizards tonight. We have the Hawks Friday and the Bulls Sunday. Now, just an update on the Tankathon stuff. So again, as we just looked at, the Sixers have a chance to officially clinch the number 5 spot tonight. So if we look at the Tankathon meter here, the Sixers are currently 3 games ahead of Brooklyn. There's 3 games left. So if the Sixers win tonight, they will officially be locked into the number 5 spot. What does that mean? That means that the Sixers will have about a 64% chance to keep their draft pick, and they will have a 42% chance of having a pick in the top 4. Those are pretty good odds. They'll also have a 10.5% chance of getting the number 1 overall pick. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what that means. They still have an outside chance to catch New Orleans, but New Orleans lost yesterday to the Nets, and if they lose one more game, then the Sixers will be locked into number 5. Also around the league, I know there's a big game tonight as Luka Doncic returns to Dallas. That's going to be huge. That'll be the ESPN primetime game. I don't think the Pelicans play tonight. No, they don't. So, yeah. But that's kind of where we're at with everything, man. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. Be sure to check out my Eagles coverage as well. And we'll try to survive this game somehow. We'll try to make it through. If you guys have any questions for me, if you have any thoughts, any things you want to see content-wise, let me know in the chat, and I'm happy to respond and happy to communicate with all of you people. Like I said, we got 70 people in the chat right now, so please get this to 70 likes, and let's keep it rocking and rolling, okay? Another game, man. Another game. Honestly, man, I wonder how the I wonder how much this game even costs tonight to go to in DC. I wonder if you can get in for like $1, maybe 50 cents. Generational Hater says Rockets owning the Suns pick is so insane after they just drafted in top 4 in 4 straight drafts. Yeah, and the Phoenix Suns, I believe, are now eliminated from the playoffs officially, or they will be tonight. So Yeah, the Suns don't control any of their draft assets, and they're pretty much eliminated for anything. Like, think about the Suns. They have no way to get better. They are literally stuck with their roster. Cool J says, you know what's funny, RB? The Hawks game is on Fan Appreciation Night. Can't wait to see who gives the speech. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I won't be streaming that game. I'm ready for Sunday. I'm ready for the season to end. Obviously, I love doing these live streams. It's been a very successful year as it relates to the concepts of the show and the, you know, the pre-games and the post-games and all that. It's been a successful year, but I'll be honest with you guys, like it's getting very hard to stream these games at this point. Obviously, we've never really been in a situation like this, so it's been hard to like navigate a bit. But I am ready to start making off-season content and just, you know, getting on with the next phase. And I hope that, you know, the team's not in the dumpster for 4 years. I mean, you know, obviously the show has been successful this year, but, you know, we didn't have as much growth as I wanted to. And that's really because the Sixers are unwatchable. But I am hoping that doing some playoff live streams will definitely help bring some more people in, you know, and, you know, just continue to grow, because a lot of the Sixers faithful who tune into this channel, man, just haven't been here all year, and I understand it. You know, I understand why. It's just I'm trying my best. I know you guys are still in here rocking with me, but it's hard, man. It's, you know, there's a whole thing to it, man. But it's been brutal. It's been brutal, and I think at this point I'm ready to see what happens in the draft lottery. But like I said, guys, on Sunday, we'll do a double live stream. We'll do our pregame, live game, postgame, and then we're going to do a celebration live stream on Sunday night, celebrating the end of the season. We'll react to all the final NBA standings, and we'll talk about our playoff like matchups and what we think is going to happen. So anybody can call in on Sunday and give their thoughts on the season or what they want to see next, you know, in the next month or two or whatever. But yeah, man. So that's where I'm at. What else do I have for you guys, man? Shout out to the sponsors, man. I know I shout them out every game, but, you know, really big shout out to the sponsors. Like, without them, you know, this would not be possible. So I'm going to give a huge shout out to all the partners, man, over at BetUS TV, National University, Mando, Rock and Money, Turtle Beach, you know, Bird Dogs. I want to give a shout out to all the partners that have made this possible this season. So, you know, the more you support our brands, the more you support us. Check out National, check out Mando. They're partnered with the show tonight. They make all this possible, guys. So shout out to them. Another way to get involved is by joining our Philly Take Discord. Our mods have done a really good job at throwing those links in the chat this season. But if you go down to the YouTube description of this live stream, you can join the Discord. We're going to be doing a lot more in there for the off season. We're going to have, you know, just like some interesting things in there, but join the Discord, you know, even, you know, maybe you're a live stream only viewer, but you still want to communicate with the community. Tap in on the Discord. And also, if you want to support the Philly Take brand, you can go to the website, phillytakewithrb.com, and cop some merch. I got one of the tees on right now, Wake Up the Neighbors tee. We got Philly Take merch, Sixers Therapy merch, a whole bunch more. And we'll have more on that moving forward. But go to the site if you want to, you know, check it out. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, man, just support us on all platforms. Help us grow. Help us grow. Here's our starting lineups tonight for the Sixers: Lonnie Walker, Quentin Grimes, Jared Butler, Marcus Bagley, and Adem Bona. And for the Wizards, it'll be Bub Carrington, Keyshawn George, A.J. Johnson, Justin Champagnie, and Alex Sarr. Let's see. Banches, I learned I won't be on the live stream until 2:35 on Sunday. We'll still be going by then. Yeah, we'll be doing the game on Sunday, and then after the game, we'll do our post game. We'll take a little break, and then we'll hop back on at night for a celebration live stream and to recap the final NBA standings. Let's see. I could see Sixers getting VJ Edgecombe. No, I just don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. Depends on where they pick, you know. Riaz, what's going on, brother? Thanks for being here. I Show Key, what's up, bro? Exactly, man. Thanks for being here, bro. Also, oh yeah, one more thing, guys. One more thing. Since I won't be live streaming on Friday, tonight's game and Sunday's game are the final games for Sixers trivia. So our trivia race is very tight, and I've been saying this for a couple games now, but stay on the live stream throughout the entire show if you want the best chance of winning a prize. Because last game we had 2 trivia questions. We had one at our normal slot, and we had a bonus question. I'll tell you guys right now, we're going to have a bonus question tonight. We're going to have multiple questions in these last couple games. So if you want a chance at getting the most trivia points and winning a prize, stay locked in with us all night. Brad P, what's going on, man? Riaz, what's up? Who else we got in here? Dip says you're real as heck. Just know that. Thank you, man. Philly Sports Dylan, what's up, bro? Philly Sports Dylan trying to win the trivia crown. Where's my guy Don Boyle? Is he in here? Don might miss an opportunity. All right, man. We are off in DC. We'll get the other scoreboard up here in a second. You guys know I'm a little bit behind on the scoreboard. We're going to work on some things this offseason to try to fix that. Just know I'm trying my best. But once again, in all seriousness, I appreciate everybody being here. So be sure to like the show and subscribe to the channel. And let's have a great game tonight, man. Can the Sixers make it 13 in a row? We shall see. Washington wearing their gray jerseys, the Sixers wearing their red. Yo, there are so few people in this arena right now. I don't know if I've ever seen a game this empty before. I'm not even joking. Here's a 3-ball from Sarr. That one's off the mark to begin. Wizards at one point looked like they were the clear number 1 overall pick, or at least the best odds for the pick. And they started to win a lot of games recently, including beating the Sixers a couple weeks ago. Here's a 3-ball from Lonnie, and he's going to start off right where he left off the other night. Lonnie Walker with a big-time 3. Let's see. What the heck is going on? There we go. There we go. All right, man. It is 5-0. There's a 3-ball from Washington. That one's off the mark again. Washington still scoreless. It's got to be only like 2,000 people in this building tonight. You probably could have went to a game for like $1. Not even joking. Marcus Bagley going to pull up a 3. That one's off the mark. Butler gets it back. Here's Grimes for the trifecta. No can do. 5-0. Sixers lead it. Rick Bennett, member for 54 months. Rick! Step back from Keyshawn George. No good. Wizards track it down. Looks like I'm watching a game on the blacktop right now. These guys aren't even running around. Here's Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick. He swings it out and stolen away. Tapped back to Washington. Carrington going to save it. Bagley overshot it. Shot clock violation, though. Guess they're not even going to stop the play, though. They're going to keep it in play. Here are the Sixers. 9:40 to go in the first quarter. Bona down low, wide open. Bona goes up and slams it down. Rick Bennett, thank you for being the longest standing channel member on the channel. 54 months. Rick says, yo, what's up, RB? Can we get a yes, sir? Can we get 100 likes, man? We're only at 45 right now. Chat is slacking, Rick. Sarr down low, and he's grabbed. Sarr going to knock down the first, and the Wizards finally on the board. Guys, can we get this to 100 likes, man? 90 people in the chat. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up. The good part is even if the Sixers win this game, it should be okay. Like, they still should be able to get number 5, but, you know, the Sixers would have to win all of their final games. I don't believe they'll do that. So they're pretty much locked into the number 5 spot, which means we're just going to chill out and watch this game as Lonnie off balance for 3. Cha-ching. I do kind of want them to lose out, though, just to have a fond memory. It's like the perfect way to go out this season. As Keyshawn George gets it to go through traffic. You guys are just tuning in. We got the internet issue fixed, so we should be good now. If it's lagging at all, let me know in the chat, guys. Lonnie for 3, that one's off. Is there any lag at all, or are we good? Here's a 3-ball from Carrington. That one's off the mark. Excuse me, that was Champagny, I believe. Both these teams trying to lose. Wizards probably needed a bit more, though. Wizards probably need it more based on, you know, where they're at in the tankathon. Butler going to miss the 3. Sixers tap it up in the air. Grimes fighting for it, picks it up, goes behind the back, and couldn't even do it. Stolen away by Wizards. Up the floor. Sarr crashes the lane and slams it down. Kevin Miller in the chat. What's up, Kevin? Another channel member. Thanks for being here. I don't even think we're going to get to 100 likes tonight, man. Unless y'all start hitting that thumbs up. Here's Lonnie Walker, kicks it to Jared Butler. Butler, maybe a little revenge game. Here's Quentin Grimes, going to drive, spin with the right, fade away. Grimes can't get it to go. Keyshawn George up the floor. He's going to find Champagny. Puts it up, missed it, tapped it in himself. If there's no lag at all, guys, drop a 1 in the chat. Just want to make sure we're good. We've had some issues lately, but I think we finally figured it out, so we're good. Neighbors can't mess with us anymore. Lonnie going to miss the 3. Sixers lead it by 2. Here is Bub Carrington. He's been a really good surprise for the Wizards this year. Bona with the block. It's going to go out of bounds. Stay with the Wizards. So we got a timeout on the floor. Welcome into the show.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for being here, man. Sixers Game Day Live presented by National University all season long. $5 super chat. Riaz, what's up, brother? Says, want to throw this out there. Is it better to just sit Grimes, not due to tanking, but would hate to see an injury with our luck? He is a future Sixer. So, Riaz, the way I'm going to answer that question is this. In case you guys didn't see, right before this game tonight, the Sixers officially ruled Tyrese Maxey out for the season. And in their statement, they said that he got re-injured while rehabbing, which is obviously a complete lie, a fabrication, because we know he was already ruled out for the season. He was already hurt. They weren't going to bring him back, right? Which I told you guys weeks ago. But the Sixers are trying to cover up every way they can to, I guess, not make it obvious that they're tanking, even though we know they are, right? So they're not going to sit Grimes because they want to make it seem to the NBA like, hey, we're still throwing out Quentin Grimes. You know, we're not just faking it and giving up. So that's really what I'm seeing right now. I do agree about the injury, knowing the Sixers' luck and how bad this season has been. Watch Grimes get hurt or something, but I also think Grimes has taken a little bit of pep out of his step, you know? Like Grimes, they definitely told Grimes a week ago, like, hey, you got to stop like trying. Like you got to stop putting up 40 points. We're trying to tank. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Yeah. So, I mean, 3 games left. The Sixers all but have the number 5 slot locked up. They're 3 games ahead of the Nets right now, so the Sixers would have to lose, or they would have to win out, and the Nets would have to lose out to even have a chance. So as long as the Sixers win one of the next 3 games, they are going to get the 5th best odds in the Tankathon, which is huge. Rick says, if you're driving, hit that like button at the light. Yo, if we got the Shadow Watchers in here, we need y'all strong and heavy tonight, man. This is one of those down bad streams, man. Nobody cares about this game. I feel like I'm the only person in the world caring about this game right now. I need y'all to hit that thumbs up, man. Sixers get the rebound off of the miss. 10-8 is the score. 6:40 to go here in quarter number 1. Jared Butler around a screen. He's going to dribble in, float it up. Bona gets fouled by Sarr. He falls to the ground. By the way, man, how about that national championship? We stayed in here and watched it for the people that stayed in here with me after the last game. But, man, I thought Houston had it locked up, and they choked. They choked. What a game that was. What a game that was, man. Tell you what, man, if the Sixers do lose this game, though, like, they are literally the GOATs of tanking. I mean, they already are, but, like, it's pretty much like going to the tanking Hall of Fame if they lose this game. 1-2 at the line. It's an 11-8 ball game. 6:24 to go here in the first quarter. George going to find Sarr, and that one's stolen away. Here comes Quentin Grimes all the way down the floor, up, and he missed the layup. Missed the layup. Here comes Washington. Dribble, the spin. What the heck was that by Carrington? I don't know what that was, but he got fouled, so he's going to the line for 2. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. We finally got our internet issue fixed, so we should be fine now. But now we're trying to stay involved and engaged in this game. See, a lot of people are probably going to join in for the end of the first quarter trivia, but see, what they don't realize is that we're going to do bonus questions tonight, so they're going to miss opportunities. The leaderboard right now, we got Philly Sports Dylan and Dom Boyle tied for the lead. So we'll see if Dom makes it in here, man. Maybe Dom forgot that this team was playing tonight. Wizards lead, or excuse me, the Sixers lead 11-10, but the Wizards are on a run. Jared Butler gets it plucked away again. Wizards couldn't turn it up the floor. We're halfway through the first quarter. It's 11-10. Banches, I care, RB. You got one person. Thanks, man. Appreciate you being here. Guys, get us up to 100 likes. We're at 87 people right now. Hit that thumbs up. Step back from Lonnie Walker. That one falls. Sixers lead it by 3. 5:40 to go in the first. Also, I want to let you guys know, man, we have so many things in the pipeline, like so many things in store. So all I ask is that you just keep believing in the content, man, and just keep supporting. We're going to do some big things with this channel. 3 ball from Washington, and that goes. It's knotted at 13 apiece. 5:20 to play here in the first. Here's a 3 ball from Grimes on the other end. That one does not go. Washington slings it up the floor behind the back. And a foul and 1. Wow. It's going to be Martin going to the line for 2. Which Martin is that? Who's that? Justin Martin? Doesn't even have a NBA profile. So that's wonderful. That's where we're at. Can't even look at this guy. Are you kidding me? I don't know his name, but he missed. Jalen Martin. That's his name. Jalen Martin. Butler floats it up, missed it. Bona the putback, gets it to go. It's 15-15. Jalen Martin, undrafted in 2023 out of Florida State. He's been playing for the Washington City Go-Go. The Washington Capital City Go-Go. And no, I did not know the name of the Washington City Go-Go. Quentin Grimes going to dribble down the lane, and he is fouled. 45 months member, Philly for Life says, what up, pray all is blessed. Last couple games. I know, man. I'm going to miss you guys. But for the OGs that have been tuning in for the last 4 or 5 seasons now. What is this? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is our 4th. Wait. No, I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3. Wow, this is the 5th year that we've been doing this, man. Holy crap. This is our 5th season of the play-by-play show. Holy crap. I just realized that. Bro, we're out here. We're out here doing a thing, man. That's crazy. That is wild. 5th year of doing these shows. Streaming every single game. That's crazy. Yo, drop the 5s in the chat, man. Sar going to turn around, fade. That one's no good. Out of bounds, going to Philly. 5 is the magic number of the night. 5 years of doing this same show, calling these games, every game, grinding it out. 5 is the spot that the Sixers are about to land in the tankathon. Jared Butler for 3. That one goes. Sixers up by 5. There you go. There you go. 5 is the number of the night. 5 is the number of the night. That's crazy, man. We've been streaming these games for 5 years. Sar drives to the rim, goes up and in, gets it to fall. Quentin Grimes going to cross over, kick the Ricky Council. Haven't seen him in a while. Here's Alex Reese, the bartender. That one's off. The bartender. Here are the Wizards. Oh, nice pick and roll. Sar goes in. He's blocked by Adem Bona. But they're going to call a goaltend. Colby Jones in for the Wizards. AJ Johnson, Alex Sar, JT Thor, and Jalen Martin. Jared Butler throws it away. Wizards take it. Here they come. Up the floor. Wizards try to save it. They could not. $10 super chat from Philly for Life. Thank you, my man. Shout out to the Fire Take Goat. That means he's been a member for over a year. Philly for Life says, we will always be here to support and show love. This is and always will be my favorite channel with all sports, and I'm really bleed green at heart, but Sixers are definitely my second team. Nothing but love, RB. Yo, let's go, man. Let's go. We get an air horn for that. We get an air horn for that. And I'll tell you what's crazy, bro. We've been doing this live stream show. We've been covering this team for 5 years, but we've actually been covering it for 6 years. The OGs. Only the OGs remember the first year we started doing this. It was during the COVID year. We were doing videos, post-game videos, and then we were doing pre- and post-game live streams during the bubble. Once the channel started to grow a bit, sports were shut down for 4 months. I vowed to make a video every single day, even though there was nothing to talk about. And I kept trying to grow the channel. And then I had the infamous Jalen Hurts draft reaction, which blew up my channel. And then I had to figure out how to turn that into what I wanted it to be. And we just kept doing this thing. And then the Sixers came back in the bubble. It was summertime. And we did pre- and post-game live streams as they got swept by the Boston Celtics. So we've actually been doing this for 6 years now, which is crazy. Kinda. 5.5, we'll call it. We'll call it 5.5, man. 5.5 years. Wow. It's crazy that I've been dealing with the 76ers stuff on here for 5.5 years. Like, that is wild, man. All the dramas, all the craziness that has happened. And we're still not even close. We're not even close, man. Like, can we win a Yo, don't you think I should be rewarded for doing this? Don't you think we should be rewarded for watching all these games? Should we win a championship or something? Come on, man. $2 super chat. Philly for life says before the green screen. I remember. Yeah, man. Those were the OG days. The OG days, man. That was 5 years ago. Wow. Fact that we've been able to like turn this into what it is and create a media company and just like continue to grow in the ways we've have and expand the ways that we have it's been quite beautiful to watch, man. It's been quite beautiful to watch, and it's been nice to build this community with all of you here in attendance. 90 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Get us to 100 likes. Here come the Sixers. High flying Adembona slams it down. The Sixers lead by 3. 2:35 to go here in the first quarter in the epic tankathon. You guys have been here all season long with me. Drop OG in the chat. If you're new tonight, drop new. If you're a casual viewer from time to time, drop casual. Colby Jones going to miss the step back. Here are the Sixers down the other end. Former Wizard Jared Butler going to turn, kick it back. Here's Quentin Grimes. Here's a 3 while that one's short. Vucevic in for the Wizards. Tristan Vucevic. Here's JT Thor going to drive, spin, kick it out. Corner. Colby Jones drives, kicks it back. Vucevic wide open for 3. Can't get it to fall. JT Thor picks it up. Crosses over, drives, floats it up, blocked again. Colby Jones for 3. And that one is off the mark. Quentin Grimes up top. He's going to find Ricky Council. Back to Q dot. Q for 3. That one's off. I want to know the OGs in the chat that have been here for a minute rocking with us, man. Who's seen the climb? Who has seen the crazy days? All the sagas that we've covered. We got a foul. Vucevic going to the line for 2. $2 super chat. Philly for life. Thank you, my man. He says, a blessing indeed, B. Pray for more prosperous years. Let's go, man. I don't plan on stopping. Now, if we come back the next season and we're not doing the live streams, pose an investigation. I don't know. Put out an alert, man. If I'm not here on opening day next season, the Sixers have either driven me to an asylum or I'm missing. So put out an alert, man, because we're going to be here. Good, bad, or in between, man. We'll go 0-82 next season. We'll be here every game. We'll be losing our minds, man. 1:10 to go here in quarter number 1. Quentin Grimes going to drive, throw it over the head to Castleton. That one's stolen away. Here comes Washington. And a missed layup by Colby Jones. I mean, this is some of the worst hoops I've ever seen in my life. Here's Jeff Doughton Jr. He's going to cross over, drive, kick it back to the bartender. Reese for 3. Got it! The bartender! Let's go, man. 40 seconds to play here in quarter number 1. Carrington with the rock, guarded by Council. Crosses over, coming around a screen. One bouncer. Here's Vucevic, drives in against Reese, goes up, blocked, gets it back, and puts it in. We got Dave OG in the chat, Shoki OG, Busy B, Banj, Philly Sports Dylan, Clint, Philly for Life, D Green OG. What's up, man? Let's go. Teacher says the best stream was RB Romp and DJ staying up till 6 a.m. Yo, who remembers that stream, man? That was an 8-hour live stream. That was crazy. That is up there for sure. That, the James Harden stream at 2 in the morning, and the Paul George free agency stream last year. Those got to be at the top. Full court heave is no good. We go to the end of one. Sixers lead it 25-23. Welcome into the Philly Take with RB Sixers Game Day live show. Appreciate y'all being here. Look, a lot of people are tapped out, but what they're going to miss out on is trivia. Told y'all to stay tapped in, man. We have bonus questions coming your way, but it's the end of the first quarter, and you know what that means. It's trivia time. If you hear this sound, that means you got it right first. Only the first person to comment it in the chat correctly is going to be the winner, and we'll get another point, and only your first guess will count. It is the Sixers Scholars trivia question. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The question is, and this is not a question you can look up, so don't even try. You got to give me a guess, man. You got 1 minute on the clock. The question is, how many times has Allen Iverson scored 40 or more points in a playoff game for the 76ers? He's got the most in franchise history. How many 40-plus playoff games does Allen Iverson have for the 76ers? Give me your comments, your guesses. Only your first one will count. And while you guys comment in the chat, I'm going to let you guys know about National University, the Sixers Scholars trivia question presented by National. National is a nonprofit accredited university offering flexible online schooling with a 50-plus year history of innovative learning and support models. They got you covered, whether it's on ground, online, hybrid, metaverse, 4 and 8 week classes. They have you covered with all your needs. They have the most comprehensive degree program offerings in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. And even better, they help you support your career. They help you balance your life with their mentoring network for students and alum, where they have career guidance, professional development opportunities, and customized career support. 50% of their undergrad students are active duty military, veteran, and dependents. They awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. They have an ongoing new scholarship opportunity right now. So click the link in the chat, check it out, and shout out to National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. All right, man. Let's see who got it. Who wants that trivia? Who wants it bad enough? Who wants it? The question is, how many times has Allen Iverson scored 40 or more points in a playoff game for the 76ers? The correct answer, we will name it off in 1 second at the next stoppage. Sixers lead it by 2. Jeff Doughton Jr. going to cross over, drive, floated up, and looks like we got a foul. All right. So the correct answer is 10. The most in franchise history, it is 10. And the first person that got it correct on my screen, actually, it says 2 people put it at the same exact time. So we're going to have a split winner. And it is going to be Funk Soldier 90 and Don 63. Funk Soldier 90 and Don 63 are our winners, our co-Sixer Scholars of the evening. Shout out to those guys, man. Give them some love in the chat. Don't go anywhere. We have a bonus question coming up at some point. Stick with us throughout. But yeah, Allen Iverson, 10 games of 40-plus in the playoffs for the 76ers. All good guesses in the chat. Thank you guys for playing Sixers Trivia, and stick around for more as Vucevic floats one up and in. I'm going to read off the leaderboard here in just a second. Jeff Doughton with the rock. He's guarded up top by Johnson. He's going to find Ricky. Ricky over to Lonnie Walker. Castleton sets the screen. Here's Lonnie Walker. Dashes in, kicks it out. Ricky Council, the dribble, the drive, the kick. Doughton wide open for 3. Can't get it to fall. And Castleton going to pick up the board, and then he's fouled. So let's go ahead and look at our leaderboard. Hold up now. Let me mark these down. Make sure I got them. Funk Soldier 90. Congratulations. And Don 63. So you guys are both going to get a point. That's crazy. You guys answered at the same time. Here's a shot from Carrington. That one's going to fall on the other end. He's had a really good rookie year. Really good rookie year. All right, let's go to the leaderboard. Here's a 3-ball from Ricky. He got it contested. What a shot by Ricky Council. That's going to be Funk Soldier's second win of the season, and Don has his first. Congratulations. Here's a shot on the other end. No good for Washington. We'll read off the leaderboard here in just a second, but it is coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky throws it, no look, and he threw it to the bench. Castleton didn't even try for it. So we have Philly Sports Dylan and Don Boyle tied with 7 apiece. We have Lou World and Ego with 5 apiece. We have Busy Bee with 4. And we have Shoe Game, Kyle Lehman, and Jamie Slack all tied with 3. So it is coming down to the wire. If we are tied on Sunday as the bartender slipped and threw it away, and Johnson goes right in for a layup. A.J. Johnson, another young piece that Doc Rivers refused to play, comes to the Wizards, and look at what he's doing. Easy bucket on the other end for Philly. If we are at the point on Sunday where there's a tie at the top, we're going to have a sudden death question. So we'll see if that happens. 3-ball off the mark. Sixers going to pick it up after it goes out of bounds. It'll be Phillies basketball. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. No Don Boyle. He's not here. He's not here. That means Philly Sports Dylan is paving the way here. Yo, can we get to 100 likes, man? We still don't have 100 likes. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. This might be the latest we've ever gone without getting 100. Let's go, man. Y'all got to get these likes up. Luka Doncic crying during his tribute video. Don't know if you guys checked out my video from yesterday, but the Denver Nuggets fired their head coach and their GM with 3 games in the season remaining. Castleton puts back the miss. The Sixers lead it by 6. Guys, on a scale from 1 to 10, how stupid are the Denver Nuggets? Here's Keyshawn George. He's going to dribble drive against Castleton. Drives, kicks Carrington to the corner. Johnson for 3. Can't get it to fall. Actually, I'm sorry. That's Jalen Martin, not A.J. Johnson. And Lonnie Walker going to find his way to the basket. Easy one up and in. Guys, get this to 100 likes, man. Once we get to 100, I'll start reading the chat again. If we don't get 100 in the first half, I might have to quit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Got to give you respect. Other streamers stop streaming. Sixers games, you still are. That is a true fan. Hey, man, I'm here for the long haul. Like I said, everybody gave up on this team. This is what I like to do. This is my passion. So I'm here every game, win or lose. Win or lose. But, yo, the Denver Nuggets, I mean, latest coaching change in NBA history to fire a coach with 3 games left in the season and you're a playoff team? Somebody has to explain it to me. I made a video. If you guys didn't check it out yesterday, go check it out. My instant reaction. I'm sorry. You don't fire a coach of a playoff team with 3 games left. 2 coaches of playoff teams have been fired in the final 10 games of the season. In what world? You guys can't convince me that this is a real NBA season. You guys cannot convince me that this is a real NBA season. Downton going to miss the first free throw. You can't convince me that this is a real season, bro. Luka Doncic gets traded. 2 head coaches get fired in the last 10 games of the season on playoff teams. The Sixers go full Sixer like this. You can't tell me that this is real. Am I going to wake up tomorrow and it's going to be opening day? Is that what is going to happen? Because this is insane, man. This is insane. There's a floater from George. That one's missed. You don't fire a coach, especially with the way Jokic has been playing, with 3 games left. Are you crazy? Council chucks up a 3. That's short. Sixers are winning, though. They might snap the losing streak. We're still not at 100 likes yet, though. Bartender tries to block one, but couldn't get a hand on it. It's going to be an easy layup for... Who's number 9? My bad. I'm slacking right now, too. Champagny. Castleton at the top. He's going to find Ricky Council. Council steps back for a 3. That one's off the mark. Wizards pick it up. Here they go. Colby Jones trying to get busy against Castleton. He's going to find Vucevic for 3. He steps into one. Here's Lonnie Walker one-on-one working against Jones. Pull up, mid-range, bang. Looks like a few more fans have showed up to the game. Maybe people that were standing outside and got offered tickets for $2, but I don't know. Maybe that's where we're at. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live Show. We are hitting very scary territory right here. I don't think we've ever gone an entire first half without getting 100 likes. We are 6 minutes left. We have 92. Who's going to get us to the big 100, man? We haven't even hit the air horn yet, man. I feel like I need some juice. I need like a caffeine jolt with the air horn. And you know what's even crazier about the Nuggets coach firing too is that the guy just won a championship 2 years ago. Not even. 4 out of the last 6 coaches have been fired within 2 years of winning a championship. Like, what world do we even live in nowadays? This doesn't make any sense. Crazy, bro. This is crazy. So Luka Doncic in full tears watching his tribute video. Why in the world did the Mavs trade Luka? Who freaking knows? I mean, this whole season has just been unbelievable, bro. I hope Luka drops 100 tonight. I really do. I really do, bro. So many injuries left and right. I mean, this season has just been, I don't know, bro. Let me stop complaining. I'm just here, man. I'm just here. We're at 93 likes, man. We are I feel like we're like, our life meter's blinking right now, bro. If you guys are just tapping in, though, we did fix the internet issue finally, so I don't think we've had any problems here tonight so far. We finally fixed it. And that's why I want to get to 100 likes, man. I want to stick it to the neighbors. We finally figured it out. Took us a week, but hey, man. We'll do what we can. Vucevic down low, and he throws it away. So the Wizards might actually be worse than the 76ers. That's what we're learning tonight. If the Sixers lose tonight, they will be officially locked into the number 5 tankathon spot. Seems like they're going to get there anyway. Uh-oh, here we go. We got a little scuffle. Yeah, Lonnie. Here we go. Keyshawn George and Lonnie Walker. Now the coaches are walking on the floor. Now, this is what I need to spice up my night, man. Or was it Julian Champagny that got mad? Julian Champagny getting held back. Oh, man. Yeah. Justin Champagny and Lonnie Walker. Dang, Lonnie just shoved Keyshawn George. So Lonnie Walker completely shoves Keyshawn George, and then he gets in the face of Justin Champagny. Lonnie said, I'm not going down without a fight, man. I'm not going down without a fight. Look, guys, we got 95 likes now, 110 people in the chat. Don't be a shadow watcher, man. Hit the like button. Get us to 100. Can we finally get there? We're not going to be streaming Friday. We'll be live streaming back on Sunday for the finale. And then we'll do a celebration live stream on Sunday night and react to all of the NBA final playoff matchups. And we'll celebrate the end of this torturous season. We'll have people call in and, give their thoughts on the season or what they want to see, etc. So that's where we're at, man. We're going to deliver a Sixers eulogy on Sunday night. We're going to deliver the official Sixers eulogy. There's Jalen Hood-Schifino in hoodie and sweats on the bench. There's Tyrese Maxey. Good to see Maxey still have a smile. They're talking about this fight going on. Yo, if they eject Lonnie Walker, I'm done. They better not eject him. Don't eject my boy Lonnie. That was excessive, though. I can't lie. It should be a flagrant. Flagrant one. Flagrant one. Flagrant one, man. We need one more like. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Will JJ take your place on Friday? Nah, man. I'm telling you, we're not going to be live streaming on Friday. So we only have one more live stream game after this. So that's why I need y'all to get hype up here in the chat, man. Drop the tankathons. We only have one more game after this one for the rest of the season. Then we'll do some playoff live streams and all that. But yeah, man. My time is up. Free throw is going to be missed by Keyshawn George. We got 100? Yeah, we finally got it. Second free throw's good. Wizards will keep the ball. They're down 5. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. We got to stick it to the neighbors, man. They've been messing with us. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Woo!
sir.
Let's Go, man. I'm falling asleep over here. Wake me up, man. Wake him up. Wake him up. Nice layup there by George. Lonnie might have woken up the beast. I'll tell you, man, these neighbors were really messing with the Wi-Fi, bro. I finally figured it out. I had to do my deep dive research like I'm some engineer or something. I figured it out. But like, bro, they were messing with us. They're not happy with us. Sixers going to answer from downtown. It's Jeff Doughton Jr. I wonder how many players have played for the Sixers this season. At least we broke the record for most lineup combinations. Sixers get the rebound off the miss. It's a 6-point lead. Look, I don't expect anybody to be in here watching this game, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, there's a bunch of other games going on. Luka's making his return to Dallas right now. So if you're in here, man, shout out to you. Sixers get another rebound. The third attempt is no good from down. Now they get a fourth rebound. Castleton, Butler for three. Missed it again. 4 straight shots missed. And now Bagley's going to get a little shove from Champagny. Let's go full out brawl. Oh, it's stolen away. Doughton all the way. Goes up. Got it to fall.
He's on fire.
Jeff Doughton Jr., an all-star. Playing like an all-star, Jeff Doughton Jr. What a game. And it's stolen away. Doughton all the way. He missed the layup. Oh, a shocked and a fool moment. Jeff Doughton Jr. Here's the floater from Vucevic. No good. Now a floater from Martin. No good. Sixers, Castleton, Doughton, up to Bagley. Butler for three. Got it. Do you believe, ladies and gentlemen? Do you believe? Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe? Do you believe? Jeff Doughton's cooking right now. Jeff Doughton's cooking right now. All right, man. Appreciate y'all being in here. Do me a favor, Sixer Nation. Drop some blue and red. If you're still rooting and supporting the 76ers and you're still supporting me, drop some blue and red in the chat. Let's go. Wake them up. It's going to be a very interesting offseason for this team, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very interesting offseason. We're going to have a lot to talk about. Once again, if you guys were not here at the beginning of the show, what you can expect for the next couple months, we will finish out these last couple of games. I won't be live on Friday, but I'll be live Sunday. We'll do our pregame, live game, postgame to wrap up the season. And then we will do a celebration live stream on Sunday night, react to all the playoff matchups, and celebrate the end of this disaster season. Then we'll have some Sixer videos out over the next couple weeks talking about, what this team needs to do. How do they get right? We'll live stream some playoff games. I'll probably take some rest time, and then we'll have the draft lottery on May 12th. Then we'll have the draft and free agency in June, and we'll keep on going from there, man. It's very important that you guys follow us on all social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Stay up to date with us everywhere, man. We're going to be posting a ton of content there. And we're going to be constantly growing, man. But I need a break from this team. Man. But I'm still going to be dropping content. Love seeing the blue and red in here. Shout out to all my channel members, man. Banj in here. Dom, Ben, Busy B, Riaz, Don, Robert, Don Vito. What's up? RB, you going to cover the West series? Yeah, I think I'm going to do the West games. I'm going to do a lot of them because they're more interesting. I don't know if I'm going to do any of the play-in games because those are pretty boring. But plus I need a little bit of a rest. But once the playoffs start, I think I'm going to probably do like 1 or 2 series at a time. And like I said, we'll be doing draft content. Once we figure out where the Sixers are going to pick, that'll be huge, especially if they get a top 6 pick. We'll be talking about that. We'll be doing some live streams, and we'll be breaking all that down. Guys, another important thing, man, is to turn on your notifications. I know I say it a lot as Butler misses the floater. If you guys go on my YouTube channel, there should be a little notification bell icon. Be sure to turn that on so you don't miss any content. Champagne's fouled on the other end. See, once you stop watching some of the videos or live streams, YouTube won't put it through the algorithm for you. So unless you have notifications on, you might miss certain videos. So highly recommend that you turn on notifications and, yeah, be sure to do that so you don't miss any of the off-season content. Philly for Life, $2 Super Chat, still doing Eagles content as well, RB. Yeah, man, I've been pumping out a bunch of Eagles draft content. So if you guys want to check out Eagles draft content over on A to Z, I've been pumping out videos almost every day. So definitely check that out, man. And you can find me on the Bleacher Report app every Thursday and Friday. 5 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So check me out. You look like you could use a recharge, my guy. Hey, man, we're here. Couple games left. Like I said, man, for what, 4 or 5 months straight covering Eagles and Sixers every day, I mean, it's a grind, Especially with the Eagles going all the way and winning the Super Bowl. RB, no, I read that. So you mean you don't want to cover Bulls and Heat? I would rather slam my head in a car door than cover the Bulls and Heat. To be honest, man, even the first round playoff series might not even be fun. But I'll tell you guys right now, if the Knicks end up playing the Detroit Pistons, I'm definitely live streaming that series. Honestly, I might stream whoever the Knicks play because I do want to hate watch the Knicks. I think it's going to be pretty funny, especially if they get upset. So here's a 3-ball from Jared Butler. That one is short, picked up by Washington. 9-point lead for Philly. 3-ball from Colby Jones, and that one is splashed down on the other end. 2:40 to play here in the first half. 6-point lead for Philly. Grimes coming around the screen. Grimes puts up the triple. No can do. It's pretty crazy being in this situation. The last couple of years, it's always like we're playing the teams that are out of contention, right? At the end of the season, and now we're the ones out of contention. It's pretty crazy. A lot of the matchups aren't set, though. That's why on Sunday, as Butler knocks down the mid-range, on Sunday night, we're going to react. Sunday night, we're going to react to all the playoff matchups because all the seedings are still undecided, at least in the Western Conference. So now the Nuggets fired their damn coach, which makes no sense. So it's going to be wild. 3-ball from Bagley. That's off the mark. Grimes gets the rebound, uses his shoulder, turns, spins, kicks it. Butler, another 3. He got it to go. 53-44. $2 Super Chat. Philly for Life is going to laugh as the Knicks lose in the first round. Man, I need the Knicks to lose in the first round, man. It's going to be a great, it's going to be a comedy show is what it'll be. It'll be very fun. It'll give me some joy that I haven't had watching basketball this year if the Knicks choke to the Pistons, if they play them, or whoever they play. Another 3-ball miss by Philly. Washington picks it up. Keyshawn George going to find his teammate. Here's Sarr. Sarr backdoor cut. Colby Jones, no look. Champagnie for 3. That's off. Wizards get it back. And a wide open layup for Washington. I still don't believe this is a real season. Like I said, you have 2 playoff coaches fired in the last 10 games of the season. Luka Doncic traded. All these injuries. It's just been a weird year, man. Who do you guys think's going to make the finals right now? There's been a lot of interesting games lately. Who do you guys think is going to make the finals? Give me your predictions in the chat. I was at game 4 when the Knicks were 50% of the crowd, have hated them ever since. That must have been a brutal game to go to. That must have been a brutal game to go to. To be honest. First one is good for Washington. Last game I went to was last year, over a year ago now. It was the Sixers and the Thunder game when Joel Embiid came back from injury after the 9 weeks last year. That was an amazing game. The vibes were high, and then the Sixers losing the playoffs. But last playoff game I was at was 2 years ago when they played the Celtics. I went to game 3, Joel Embiid MVP celebration ceremony. That was amazing, but James Harden played like Ben Simmons that night, and the Sixers lost. Bona tried to put down an alley-oop, missed it. Council steals it back behind the back. Butler wants another one, and that one does not fall. Just about 10 seconds to play in this first half. Wide open layup, good for Colby Jones. It's a 3-point game. The Wizards are storming back. The Wizards are storming back. Yeah, I didn't go to any games this year. Wizards are 1 game behind Utah, so the Wizards desperately need to lose this game. They need it a lot more than the Sixers do right now. But nonetheless, that'll take us to halftime like I predicted. I said it would be, 101 to 100? This is going to be a cardiac game. It's 53-50 as we go to halftime. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day live show presented by National University. Like the stream right now. Subscribe to the channel. Get us up to 200 likes. All right, man. All right. Instead of doing our, little halftime segment, I told you guys to stick around. We are having bonus questions here for these last couple games. It is time for a bonus question, ladies and gentlemen. Drop some fires in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. I'll read out some of your predictions after this. I see a lot of different finals predictions in the comments, but if you guys were not here, we had a double winner earlier tonight, but we still have a very tight trivia race. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to count as a bonus question. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a twist. It is going to count for 2. It is going to count for 2. 2 points. So this is a big one. This is a big one. Because we go big or we go home. So ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a big one here. All right, get those keyboards ready. First person to get it in the chat will hear this sound. And only your first guess will count. And once again, these are tough questions. So you want to be quick with your answer, all right? Here's the bonus question of the day presented by National University. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, how many times in his career has Joel Embiid scored under 10 points in an entire game? Regular season and playoffs combined. How many times has Joel Embiid scored under 10 points in an entire game in his career? 45 seconds on the clock. Only your first guess will count. Just so you know. 35 seconds. 20 seconds. How many times has Joel Embiid scored under 10 points in a game in his career, regular season and playoffs combined? These are questions that I looked up myself, and they were hard to look up. So you're not going to be able to look it up, most likely. Ten seconds. All right, time is up. Time is up. Time is up. All right. The correct answer, the amount of times that Joel Embiid in his Sixers career has scored under 10 points in an entire game is 10. 10 is the correct answer. 10. It is the same answer from our previous question. The answer is 10. And looking here in the chat, the only one to get it was Dom Boyle, but he already guessed. So nobody got it. Nobody got it. Nobody got it. Look at all these guesses we had. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Somebody, did I miss one? Actually, you know what? I didn't even see my guy Riaz here. Riaz got it. Never mind. Somebody did get it. My boy Riaz. Let's go. Let's go, Riaz. You saved us, bro. You saved us, man. Let's go. Give my guy Riaz some love in the chat. The answer is 10. Congratulations, Riaz. Let me throw you on the leaderboard, man. So Riaz, who has 1 point on the season, got it correct. It is going to be worth 2 bonus points. And Riaz is now up to 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the updated leaderboard. We have Philly Sports Dylan and Dom Boyle tied with 7. We have Lou World and Ego tied with 5. Busy B with 4. And now we have a 4-way tie with 3. Shoe Game, Riaz, Kyle Lehman, and Jamie Slack all with 3. So Riaz, congratulations, man. Let's go. Let's go. 1 game left. Who knows? We might have more bonus questions later. We might have more bonus questions later. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right, man. All right, man. What else do we have to say? Quentin Grimes is 0 for 10. Yo, Grimes is probably wishing that he did not play. Grimes is probably wishing he did not play tonight, man. Grimes is 0 for 10. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. Shout out to Quentin Grimes, man. He's doing what's best for the team. Doing what's best for the team. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of the Sixers Game Day live show. Welcome on in. Hope you are all doing well. All right, I want you guys to drop a comment right now. I want to know who you think is going to be in the NBA Finals. I want you guys to drop a prediction right now. Who is going to be in the NBA Finals? Tell me why you think those teams are going to be in the NBA Finals. In terms of the trivia, we'll have more questions. We still have another stream on Sunday, so you're good. Don't worry. Who do you think is going to be in the NBA Finals? I'm going to give you my prediction. I'm going to give you my thoughts. But I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think. Before I give you my prediction, man, let me give a shout out to one of our great partners over at Mando. All right, guys, you got to check this out. You got to check out the Mando spray deodorant and the Mando deodorant. This bad boy right here, man, if you are someone itching to find a deodorant, right, and you try a bunch of different ones and, you know, they haven't worked out well, or, you know, you still find yourself sweating and all that stuff, this bad boy will change it right here. The Mando deodorant will survive a long day at work, prepare you for a nice date. Maybe you cleaned your car, you got a fresh cut, right? But you need that deodorant. You can't forget to apply, man. This will have you smelling like a champ. Mando was created by a doctor who saw how body odor was being misdiagnosed and created this amazing product. You've probably seen their commercials and stuff. If you're someone who sweats a lot, it's perfect for you, man. It's clinically proven to block odor all day. It's proven to control odor better than a shower with soap alone. And the best part about it is you can use it anywhere. It's a whole body deodorant. The pits, the packages, the feet, doesn't matter, man. My personal favorite is this one right here. It is the Mount Fuji, but my second favorite is Bourbon Leather. They sent me the spray deodorant, so you can just spray your body with it. And this is the Bourbon Leather. They both smell very smooth. You know, they're very unique smells, and they last a while. They're comfortable. They don't irritate the skin. So that is key. And they are currently America's #1 whole body deodorant formula. So you need to check them out. So I'd recommend checking out the Mando starter pack over on mando.com. Comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And if you use the code PhillyTake5, you can get $5 off of the Mando starter pack. Once again, use the code PhillyTake5 at shopmando.com. At shopmando.com. Support them. Let them know that your boy RB sent you. Shout out to Mando, man. Hey, even though the Sixers may smell horrible this season, even though they may reek, at least you don't have to with the Mando. Shout out to Mando, man. Mount Fuji and Bourbon Leather, those are the ways to go, man. Use code PhillyTake5, get $5 off of the Mando starter pack. Who do I think is going to be in the finals? I think based on the way the Cavs have been playing lately, I thought they could have given Boston a shot. But I'm going to say Boston makes it out of the East. And I'm going to say that out of the West, even though it's been chaotic, right? There's teams emerging like the Rockets. And, you know, you have teams like the Nuggets who might fall now that they fired their coach. I think I'm still going with Oklahoma City. People think that the Lakers might beat OKC, but I see a team that has the best point differential in NBA history, a team that's young, energetic, athletic, and they just have a lot of weapons. So I think the Thunder are going to make it. I think the 2 teams, and one in each conference, that I think will get upset are the Knicks, and I guess you could kind of say the Clippers if they, depending on where they finish, but I think the Clippers will get upset. Sleeper team, I don't know. The Rockets, does that count as a sleeper team? In the Eastern Conference, I don't really see much upset in the Eastern Conference. Maybe the Pistons could win a couple series. Pacers, I don't believe in. The Bucks are terrible. It's very predictable. I don't see any of the play-in teams. Like maybe Chicago could give one of these teams a run for their money, but the rest of them stink. I think it's pretty much a one-man fight here in the East. I think it's going to be Boston. And in the West, I guess actually no. My sleeper team will be Golden State. I'll say Golden State since Houston is already, you know, even though they're a young team, they're high up in the standings. I'm going to say Golden State. I really like Jimmy along with Steph and Draymond. So that'll be my sleeper team. Let's see. Pistons and Rockets are sleepers, says Don Boyle. I think I like that. I like that. I like that. It's the Rocket year, in my opinion. I don't know if they can win the whole thing. I don't know if they can win the whole thing. Rockets are still young. It's going to be interesting to see how youth kind of like rolls through here into the postseason, you know? It's going to be interesting. I don't know if they're going to get it done or not. We'll see. We will see. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for being here, being a part of the show. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's been a great season. It's been a great season. I think Golden State could be a sleeper, though, in my opinion. In my opinion. Also, can you guys let me know for the people that have been here all stream? I just want to make sure that everything's working correctly. Like, we haven't had any major lagging, right? Like before. Is that correct for the people that have been here? I finally figured out the issue, but neighbors trying to bring us down. Neighbors were trying to bring us down. But on my end, it shows that we've been good. All right, we're back in action. Quarter number 3. Sixers lead it by a triple as we start the third quarter. Who do you guys think is going to win this game? Will the Sixers snap their losing streak? Keyshawn George for 3. Cha-ching! That's how we started off. We're knotted at 53. Once again, welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live Show presented by National University. All good, all stream. All right, cool, sweet. Bagley for 3. He's going to answer down the other end. We have 117 likes. Get us to 200, man. Get us to that 200. And yo, drop the tanks in the chat. Drop the tanks in the chat. Nice bucket on the other end. That was Justin Champagny, brother of former Sixer Julian Champagny. And Grimes going to step right into a trifecta. The Sixers have come out swinging here in the second half. All the people sitting courtside have left, probably are either eating a hot dog or went home. Here is A.J. Johnson. He's going to dribble drive. Wow, what a block by Adem Bona. Yo, Bona has been cooking lately. He's actually leading the league in blocks in the last month. I mean, this guy is... he's going crazy right now. Butler floats one up. That one is short. Bona fighting for the ball. Can't pull it in. And Bob Carrington fouled down the other end. It's going to, I believe, be a shooting foul. Did he get the shot off? Maybe he was on the floor, but looked like it was an and one. Okay, no, it was on the floor, and now Sarr floats one up, and that one is off. So the Wizards are down a bunch of players tonight as well. Middleton, Jordan Poole, Marcus Smart. But the Wizards are still fighting. Alex says, I'm a Sixers fan rooting for the Wizards. Shout out to the Tankathon emojis in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Adem Bona at the top. Bona going to hand it off to Lonnie Walker. Walker using the screen. He steps back. 4-2. That was off the mark. Picked up by Washington. And a foul on the other end of the floor. It's going to be on Marcus Bagley. Cavs are a classic kill the regular season team, but not do well in the playoffs. I thought they were different this year. I mean, they've struggled a bit lately. I still think they're going to make it to the conference finals. Like, the Cavs are not a bad team by any means. They just have struggled lately. To me, it's more about Boston's continuity, the fact that they already won last year. See, once you win, you have that, like, oh, I've never been here before feeling get completely erased, right? The Celtics had that chip on their shoulder for how long? It's like, oh, we keep getting here and we lose and we lose and we lose. And now they finally won. And actually, if you want my hot take, I feel like the last couple of years have been Mickey Mouse runs. Not to take anything away from Boston and Denver, but yo, like, who did these teams play to get to the finals? You know what I mean? Bagley going to miss the three, picked up by Washington. I can't blame Denver and Boston for playing who they did, but they didn't really play a lot of teams to win championships, you know? They didn't play juggernauts because every team is injured. So, I mean, they capitalized when they needed to. Nobody's going to remember in 20 years who they played in the finals. They're going to say, hey, they won the championship. But Michael Malone's fired, and you know, the Celtics now have to go back and win it again, but they already have that pressure off of their shoulders. Grimes going to get blocked by Alex Sarr. Here come the Wizards. And Sarr going to float it up. That one's way off. Here come the Sixers, 4-on-2. Butler dumps it. Bona posterizes Keyshawn George.
He's on fire.
He tried to take a charge, and Bona went soaring over his head. Woo! Oh, Lord. Put that one on your bedroom wall. Wizards get another opportunity off the miss, and it's rebounded by Bona. Yo, I can't just help but imagine how good of a rotation piece Bona will be. Bagley tried to one-hand tomahawk it, and he got hit from behind. No whistle. So the Wizards have it back. Here's Carrington, a step back three, and that's money. The Wizards have taken the lead. Who do you guys think had an easier run to a finals? As Grimes knocks one down on the other end, Sixers back on top. Who do you guys think had an easier run? The Celtics or the Nuggets? Grimes finally has his first two buckets of the day after going 0 for 10 in the first half. Sarr dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. They're going to say it's a Wizards ball. Now they switch the call. It's back to the Sixers. Who do you think had an easier run? I mean, I'm thinking about the Nuggets. Who'd they play in the first round? It was Minnesota, right? And then Lakers. It was Minnesota, Lakers were the conference finals. They swept them. Who was the first round? I forget who they played, but it was like some bad team, right? Who did they play in the first round? I know they played Minnesota and they played the Lakers, and then they played the Miami Heat with Jimmy Butler and 8 JV players. And then in the Eastern Conference last year, the Celtics played the... Who did they play in the first round? I know they played the Cavaliers and they had a bunch of injuries. The Pacers, which that was an easy matchup, even though the Pacers had a good run. The Mavericks in the finals. Who did they play in the first round? Oh, yeah, they played Miami, right? Yeah, they played Miami. That's right. They played Miami without Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was hurt. So they played the Heat without Jimmy Butler. They played the Cavs with Mitchell and Allen and all these boys hurt for some games. They played the Pacers. Even Halliburton was injured. And then they played the Mavericks. So, yeah, that might be the easiest run I've ever seen. But, hey, they won it. So, they won it. You know what's really interesting, guys? Like all the Nuggets fans that used to like argue with me on Twitter, right? And they're like, "Oh, Joel Embiid, this and that. We're going to be a dynasty." And I'll be honest, based on how the Nuggets structured their roster and how they had a right mix of like homegrown superstars, it looked like the Nuggets were building a roster that could compete for 5 years. You know, like it's a really hard balance now with the new CBA and all that. But the Nuggets took advantage before all the rules kicked in. The problem is they just didn't upgrade their bench enough this year. And their coach was forced to play Russell Westbrook and, Dario Saric in the year 2025. And the Nuggets went from looking like, all right, we might have a dynasty. And now their coach is gone. And their GM is gone. And the Nuggets are cooked. Like the Nuggets, their window is closed. It's crazy, man. This new CBA is changing everything. But anyway. And I told you guys years ago, this was the first full year of us live streaming these games. If you guys weren't here earlier, this is our fifth year. 5 full years of live streaming games, which is insane. But I told you in the first year, when the Sixers played the Wizards in the playoffs and the Wizards had Russell Westbrook, I told you guys right then and there, I would never, ever, ever want Russell Westbrook on the Sixers because he is a team killer. I'm sorry, but he is. Great player back in his day. I used to enjoy watching him, but his attitude, his lack of willingness to find a role and stick to it, his ego. I mean, the guy lost his jump shot out of nowhere, and then now he can't even make a layup. Russell Westbrook, it's not it. Bona tried to go up for another insane slam. It looked like he got fouled, no whistle. Walker can't hit the 3 on the second attempt. But anyway, that's my long way of saying Russell Westbrook is done. He's been done. Keyshawn George misses a 3. Here are the Sixers up by 2. Sixers lead it by 2. Here is Lonnie Walker going to dribble in, drive, float it up, and he is fouled. Now, if you guys thought that I'm good at pissing off certain fan bases, you're going to want to tune into my video tomorrow. Because tomorrow I will be pissing off James Harden fans. And I know a lot of them still watch my channel and follow me on Twitter and all that. Here's my question to you guys. Honest question. Do you think James Harden will ever win an NBA championship? Yes or no? Do you think James Harden and the Clippers will ever win a championship? I'm going to give you my answer to that in a video tomorrow, and a lot of people are not going to like it. But I have some things to say about James Harden. 3 ball is good for Washington. Sixers lead by 1. Here's Grimes off the first step, drives. Oh, he tried the poster. He was blocked by Sarr, and then a foul on the following attempt. I don't even know what this game is anymore. It's like a bunch of poster attempts. Like, what is going on here? Are we watching a dunk contest or a damn basketball game? All I'm going to say, guys, is tap into the video tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. James Harden is the Sixers' best player since Wilt. See, there we go. There's a Harden fan in the chat. Harden fans are hilarious, man. They're hilarious. I think he could if Kawhi stays healthy throughout the playoffs. Yeah, well, I mean, I could fly to the moon if I had wings, But let's be realistic here. Philly for Life says, heck no, he chokes in the playoffs. Banches, I feel like Kawhi's going to do something dumb. RJ says, I think the Clippers are a good sleeper. I don't know where, people are really confident in the Clippers. I don't know where this is coming from. Clippers are getting bounced in the first round. They're getting bounced in the first round, man. Harden is a genetic choke job. No, you couldn't, RB. The air is too thin. You wouldn't get lift. My point is that if I had, supernatural powers, I could do whatever I want. But Kawhi is not going to stay healthy, unfortunately. Great player, but he's got a continuous knee condition and just a chronic knee condition, man. Clippers are a crazy sleeper. No, they're not. No, they're not. I just disagree with you. But I respect your opinion, though, but I just disagree. Do you think we'll get a decent free agent this offseason? What do you mean by decent free agent? Like money-wise or just player? Because once again, as we'll talk about here, I mean, the Sixers are in a very tough situation. They don't have a lot of cap space to sign anybody because of how their roster is structured, with their big three. My man Keyshawn George really tried to take a charge and flopped on it. That's wild. That's wild. Free throw's going to be good. 68-65. Here is Alex Sarr, guarded by the tank commander. He's in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Colin Castleton. Colin Castleton has entered the game. Here's Lonnie Walker. Sixers lead by 3. Lonnie behind the back, spins, kicks it back to Grimes. Grimes up top, guarded by Colby Jones. Grimes with the left hand, kicks to the corner. Lonnie for 3. It's short. Picked up by Philly. Butler the rebound. Jared Butler going to cross over. Drive down the lane. Goes up and in. He goes colliding into the basket post, but here are the Washington Wizards on the other end. Sarr floats it up and fouled. 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. It is a 5-point game. Told you guys, 5 is the number of the evening, man. 5 years doing this show. 5-point lead. 5 minutes to go. Foul's going to be on the floor, actually. And a wide open dunk for Alex Sarr. Wizards down by 3. There's Jared Butler. He's going to pull up a deep one, and that is airballed. Sarr at the top. He's going to dribble downhill, crossover, float it up. Missed it this time. Castleton back in the game. Here comes Quentin Grimes up the floor. He finds Lonnie Walker. Quentin Grimes going to cross over, drive, one bounce. Castleton kicks it out. Lonnie 4-3 and hits. And hits. Here's Alex Sarr at the top. He's going to hand it off to Colby Jones. 10 on the shot clock. The dribble, the drive, the lay. He got it. 4-point game. It is A cardiac game right now. 140 in the chat. All right, we got some more people piling in. Welcome on into the show, man. Thank you for being here. Here's the shot from Lonnie, and we have a turnover. Might be either a travel or an illegal screen or something. If you guys haven't yet, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, man. We're almost to 42.2K. We will not be live streaming on Friday, but we will be back on Sunday. We'll do a live game show, and then we'll do a celebration live stream at the end of the night and react to all the playoff matchups as Bub Carrington back in. He drills a three. It's a 1-point game, 73-72. There's a three ball from Quentin Grimes. That one off the mark. Bona tracks down the board, and this time he got plucked. 3:25 to go here in quarter number 3. Sixers lead it 73-72. Carrington turns, spins, finds Champagny. That one's plucked away. Here comes Grimes flying down the floor all the way up and in. Grimes makes it a 3-point game. 3:06 to go here in quarter number 3. Here's Colby Jones going to find Alex Sarr. Sarr against Castleton. Sidestep, pull up. Jay got it. Nice shot. KG, what's up, bro? He says, make sure you hit the like for RB. He deserves it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up. We got the Harden fan in here still trying to argue about Harden. And look, like I said, this is how these Harden fans are, man. But look, tune into the video tomorrow. I'm going to give you my thoughts on James Harden, and we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about something else, man. Ladies and gentlemen, what year do you think the Sixers are going to win the NBA Finals? When's the next time the Sixers will be crowned NBA champions? Give me your prediction in the chat. I want your honest prediction. I can't wait to see these predictions, man. I want your honest prediction, though. Will you be alive the next time the Sixers win the NBA championship? Luka with 31. Does he really have 31? Oh, I love it. I hope he gets 100. 2087. 2026. 3099. 3023. 2028. 4560. Oh, man. That's funny. Generational hater. Look, man. We'll talk about James Harden tomorrow, but the fact that you sit in here and say while making Embiid the MVP, like, dude, you Harden fans got to get your brains screwed on the right way. Like, you don't make another player the MVP. Joel Embiid was the MVP because he was the most dominant player in the NBA. Long rebuild ahead of us, 2030. It's a long ways away. We'll be in a new arena by then. Why are we showing Charles Barkley rebounding stats? What? First one good at the line. 6 years from now. A lot of us picked 2030. That must be the year. Jeff Doughton coming around the screen. He's going to step back. Doughton going to find Grimes. Here's Doughton. Doughton pulls up for 3 and hits. The Sixers lead it by 5. They lead it by 5. Why are we still talking about Harden? Because when you mention James Harden's name, his fans, they're like a cult. And they just go crazy, and they just start like saying a bunch of crazy stuff. Here's Jeff Doughton going to drive, spin, step back, mid-range, and hits. See, like he says something like Embiid was MVP because he got usage while Harden orchestrated off. That makes no sense, bro. This is why I can't have the conversation with these Harden fans, because they're like that delusional, bro. Doughton again. Yo, heat check. Heat check. Bro, there is nothing like Jeff Doughton in a meaningless game. There is nothing like Jeff Doughton in a meaningless game. Oh my gosh, yo. Jeff Doughton turns into a legend in meaningless games. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Whew, it's crazy, bro. Why are the Sixers trying to win this game? I don't think they're trying to win. I don't think they're trying to win. I think the Wizards are just trying to lose. Dude, Jeff Doughton is going crazy right now. Doughton's got 22 off the bench. 22 off the bench. That's wild. Yeah, man, you can't talk with these Harden fans. They're like they're just, their brains are screwed on differently, man. Like, to say that Joel Embiid won an MVP because of James Harden orchestrating offense, like, that is just, like, just think about that, bro. Joel Embiid won the MVP because he averaged 30 plus a game. He was dominant. Joel Embiid should have 3 MVPs by now if he could stay healthy. I wish I could fast forward to when we win the championship, but I'm afraid it might take us to 2150. Yo, that'd be crazy. What if you could fast forward to when the Sixers won a championship, but you don't have a guarantee of what year it would be, and you can't come back? Would you guys do it? Yes or no? Would you do it? Yes or no? That'd be a scary thought, man. That'd be a scary thought. Sixers are cooking right now, man. We're winning this game. The losing streak is going to be over. Yo, everybody drop the tank emojis in the chat. Drop the tank emojis in the chat. Everybody said no. Everybody said no. Counsel down the lane. He lost it out of bounds. Going the other way. It's a 10-point lead for the Sixers. 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Here we go, man. Things are coming down to the fourth quarter. Big trivia day for everybody. Big trivia day for everybody, man. That was good stuff today. Still got another stream on Sunday. Ten seconds. Here we go. Jeff Doughton again. Does he want one? He wants it. Oh, he's going to dish it off. Grimes. Off the foot. Turns. Arcs it up. And he falls into the crowd. And that'll be it. So we are going to quarter number 4. It is 89-79. Jeff Doughton goes on a heater. Dom gifting a Philly Take membership. 140 people in the chat. Do me a favor, like the stream right now. Hit that subscribe button. We're 10 subs away from 42.2. Guys, don't worry. Even if the Sixers win this game, it's not going to affect them that badly. I'll tell you guys more about it on the other side, but I got to give another shout out to National University. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to check out National University, man. They have a 50-plus year history of innovative learning and support models for working and non-traditional students. They have the most comprehensive degree and program offerings in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. So again, you don't have to go to classes in person. You don't have to be a normal college student. If you're trying to get back into that degree program, they have you covered. They awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year, and they are offering a new scholarship opportunity starting right now. It is called the Believe in Yourself, Succeed in Your Future Scholarship. It is a needs-based scholarship that provides annual funding throughout your degree program as long as you maintain eligibility requirements. National University is committed to making higher ed accessible to all, no matter your background or financial circumstances. The Believe and Succeed Scholarship is designed to help dedicated students overcome financial obstacles and stay on track toward earning a quality degree. This opportunity supports your journey towards personal growth, professional success, and a brighter future. So if you want to learn more about this scholarship opportunity, check it out. Link is in the live chat. Shout out to National University, partnered with the show all season long. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more quarter to go. 10-point game. The Sixers are winning. Even if they win this game, it's not going to be a huge concern because they are currently 3 games ahead of the Brooklyn Nets. And what that means is the Sixers would have to lose, or they would have to win out, and the Nets would have to lose out to have a tie for the 5th overall slot. So the Sixers pretty much just need to lose one of these next couple games. So even if they win tonight, it's not that big of a deal. And who knows, they might still choke it. Is it time for another collapse here in the fourth quarter? Well, Vucevic starts it off with a bucket and one. The foul's on number 18, Colin Castleton. Crazy, man. Vucevic going to knock down. Josh says, you're watching the Sixers-Wizards over Luka return game to Dallas. That is commitment. Hey, told you guys from the jump, man, I am committed. I'm here, rain or shine, win or lose. I got you covered. Everybody can give up on this team, but we're still here every game. Every game. Wizards take it away again. Here's Champagnie, and he is fouled en route to the rim. By the way, if you missed this game tonight, you missed some really good hoops, man. We had a near scuffle with Lonnie Walker and Justin Champagnie. We had an Adem Bona posterizer. We had Quentin Grimes almost poster somebody. We had some highlight moments here in D.C. And the first one is good for Champagnie. So you missed the really good game. This is the really good game tonight. I don't think I've ever seen a better game than tonight. Look, the Sixers are already goated for this tankathon job that they did, but would I like to see them go out with 15 straight losses? Yeah, I would. I would. 2 for 2 at the line for the Wizards. Here are the Sixers. For once, it's a close game, and I don't have to feel the cardiac. Colin Castleton just got drug in the mud. He just got thrown to the ground. That's going to be on Jalen Martin. Castleton went literally rolling. Went rolling like a damn tarp. What's up, Colin? What's up, Colin? Yo, my man Colin got thrown to the ground. If you ever wanted to sit courtside at a game, this would have been the game to do it. Excuse me. Alex Reese goes up for the dunk. He's blocked, but a foul. The bartender, Alex Reese, going to the line for 2. Why are there so many fans at the arena? Well, this is in Washington, and I wonder why there's ever fans at the arena. They've been bad for, 10 years? Wizards have been bad for many, many years. Imagine a year like this year with the Sixers, but imagine having that every year for like 20 years. All I'm going to say is, man, I'm going to remember Alex Reese this year. He's going to miss the second free throw, 1 for 2. I feel like Alex Reese was really the start of the tanking shenanigans this year. Like he was the guy that like ignited the tank train. Shout out to Alex Reese. The Sixers have switched to a zone defense. Oh, the innovation from Nick Nurse. Here's AJ Johnson. Carrington back to Johnson. Another 3. It's airballed. It's airballed.
This guy stinks!
Wow. We have a 6-point cardiac game here in Washington. Nick Nurse is up. He is coaching. He is yelling to his boys. I just saw some lady in the stands drinking a beer. She just yawned like she was about to fall asleep. I just spotted an Eagles jersey as well. Alex Reese going back to the locker room. No! Prayers up for Alex Reese in the chat. Not the bartender. They had to cut my man off. Bagley goes up for a dunk. He's blocked and then fouled. Yo, prayers in the chat for Alex Reese, man. Not Alex Reese. I was just talking about him. No. Not the bartender. Not the bartender. Don't tell me they took my sweet Alex Reese away, man. I mean, I was having fun watching the bartender, bro. I was having fun watching the bartender, man. What? That's crazy work, man. Even Alex Reese got hurt. Even Alex Reese got hurt. Like, how can you even draw up a season like this? Here's AJ Johnson. He dribbles. He spins backwards. Pull up J from Jones. That's way short. Might have been blocked by Bagley. Here come the 76ers. 10 minutes to play. Here's Ricky Council. Council dribbles in. Uses a stiff arm. He's fouled and won. And won. Yes, sir. Drop the ones in the chat, man. Drop the ones in the chat. The elbow, the foul. If you guys have not yet hit the like button on this stream, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for being here in this epic tankathon. Good hoops incoming. Here's Marcus Bagley for 3. That's off the mark. Castleton taps it back. 3 ball. Lonnie Walker off the back rim again. And wow, they're going to say it went off the Sixers. Bro, that blatantly went off the Wizards. Ricky wants a timeout. He said challenge it. Nick Nurse is running out on the floor. These guys are fired up. They have a chance to win a basketball game. They have a chance to win. Oh, man. Champagny got elbowed in the face or hit in the face by Bagley. Got to challenge it, though, right? Had to challenge it. 165 people in here. Let's put the chat up to the test for once, man. We have 140 likes. Can we get to 165 likes right now? Spike the like button, man. Get us there. I want to see if the shadow watchers are paying attention for once. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we do this all season long. Sixers Game Day Live. Every game, pregame, live game, and postgame. We've streamed every game. We keep you covered, up to date. All the news. We react as it happens, and we drop regularly scheduled videos covering the team, breaking down the news, and more. Once again, shout out to our partners, man. National University. Shout out to Mando. Check them out. Links down below. All right, man. So the call was overturned, but the Sixers turned it over anyway. So 93-84. What if we get a sham storm tweet at the end of the season? Sixers head coach Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey have been relieved of their duties. Busy Bee, if we get that, I will be live quicker than you can say live stream. We will be reacting to all the news and updates this season. So you guys don't worry. I will go live from wherever I am as soon as we get the news. All right, you guys failed the test, man. We only got a couple more likes. Get us up to 200, man. You guys are still in here watching with me. Shout out to you. Where's everybody tuning in from tonight, man? Where's everybody tapping in from tonight? Let me know in the chat. Doughton the inbound. He's going to find Lonnie Walker. Lonnie guarded by Colby Jones. Comes around the screen. Lonnie dribbles, drives, up over his head, and another foul. There's Bub Carrington. Sixers lead it by 11 after the free throws. Jalen Martin going to dribble, kick it out. Vucevic wide open for three. It's money. This guy doesn't miss against Philly. Got Alabama in the building, South Jersey, Atlanta, T-Dot, England, Ontario, Upper Darby. Let's go, man. Dude, Downton is cooking. Just tied his career high. We got Upper Darby in the house. We got Cherry Hill. Let's go. That one for three. That one is short. Council taps it in. The Sixers lead it by 12. The Wizards said, we are not letting this happen tonight. The Wizards need to lose this game. There's a step back. That one's off the mark for Champagnie. Here come the Sixers storming down the floor. And Council is fouled again. Dude, how many fouls? How many fouls, man? Grimes almost had a triple-double. But he was 4 for 17. Wow. Dang, Ricky took a shot to the back of the head. Two for two at the line for Ricky Council. Sixers on a 12-3 run. Looks like the 15-game losing streak is going to end. Or the hopes of it are going to end. Pump fake, Colby Jones kicks it up top. Jalen Martin wide open for three. No good. Vucevic misses it, and the tap-in goes for Champagnie. Sixers did lose to this Wizards team a couple weeks ago, but more players are out for the Wizards tonight. Lonnie going to step back for three, missed it. I mean, I don't even know how the Sixers are winning this game other than Jeff Doughton Jr., I guess. This is like Jeff Doughton's MVP game. 170 people in the chat. Can we get to 170 likes? Let's go, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 42.2K. The more you guys hit that thumbs up, the more we get into the algorithm. There's Jeff Doughton Jr. Gonna drive, step back from the baseline. Got it. Doughton again. Yo, who is this guy? Who is this guy? 26 and counting. Yo, can we get like a second round pick for Jeff Doughton? This guy's like an all-star. Here's the dribble, the step over, the drive, and fouled by Colin Castleton. Ladies and gentlemen, no worries. We'll break it down in the post-game show, but the Sixers are in a good spot. Sixers are in a good spot, okay? They're in a good spot. First free throw is good. Sixers lead it 103-90, 6:48 to go in this ball game. Thank you all yet again for being here. I really appreciate it. One and two at the line, 103-91. Here's Jeff Doughton going to dribble, drive, kick it out. Bagley couldn't hold it. Do the Sixers have one final tank in them? Do they have one final tank left? Here we go, 6:30 to play. Jeff Doughton doesn't want to let it happen. You think these guys are going to go pop a bottle of like champagne in the locker room or something if they win this? Council one bounce. Lonnie drives, throws it down with the two hands. And he was fouled. Yes, sir. Oh, boy. Yo, mods, can you guys drop the Discord link in the chat? Mods, can you guys drop the Discord in the chat? Now we have a foul on the other end. Shout out to the mods all season, man. Appreciate you guys. 170 people in the chat. In fact, we still got 170 people watching. This is amazing. Hope you all return next season for the Game Day Live show. Obviously, we're going to have content throughout the offseason, but it was a lot of fun this season, man, even though the team was absolutely unbearable. All the rotation of callers on the post-game show. It was a lot of fun, man. Shout out to all the post-game callers. I missed some of them from earlier in the season when they actually cared about this team, but yeah, man. Shouts to the callers. Don't go anywhere, though. We're going to have a good off-season, hopefully. Here's Jalen Martin going to kick it back. The Sixers are winning by 17 points, guys. The Sixers are winning by 17. Like, what is going on? What is going on here? Doughton does it again. Does he have 30? 28. Doughton's got 28. So Don Boyle dropped the Discord in the chat. That's how you can communicate with us behind the scenes as well. Obviously, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Dom, feel free to drop those links in the chat. But yeah, follow us on all socials, man. We do a lot of work on other platforms too. But the Discord's fun. Discord's fun. Yo, can we get Doughton a 30-piece, man? Can we get the 30s going? Come on, Jeff. Colby Jones going to drive, kick it back. 3-ball from Johnson. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Council to Castleton. Here we go. 5:15 to play. Get it to Jeff. Get it to Jeff. Grimes to Doughton. Doughton's one-on-one. He's got a career high already. Can he make it 30? Jeff Doughton to Colin Castleton. He's going to hand it off to Ricky Council. Finds Jeff Doughton. It's stolen away, but lost it out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock. Grimes going to dribble, drive, goes up, and he's fouled. Yeah, guys, we'll have an update post-game. We're not going to have a crazy long post-game, but we're going to talk for a little bit about the Tankathon odds and what this means tonight. So we'll have an update. Luka has 35. Shout out to him, man. Yo, Grimes is still going for this triple-double, though. Grimes wants that triple-double. Free throw is good. 20-point lead for the Sixers. Wow. Four seconds to go on the shot clock. Vucevic fades away. Yo, this guy Vucevic does not miss. He does not miss. 19 points. Wow. Can we get down in a 30-piece, though? Yeah, who's the last team that the Sixers beat? Grimes goes in again and another foul. Bro, stop calling fouls. Stop calling fouls. What are we doing here, man? I don't remember the last team the Sixers beat. Hold on, let me think. I don't remember who it was. That's how long it was. Who's the last team that the Sixers beat? Was it that Warriors game? Was it? I thought it was Utah. I would guess. I don't know why I'm feeling Utah. I feel like they beat Utah, right? Or was it Golden State? We can't even remember who they beat. Let's look it up. I just feel like it was Utah. Why is my thing not working? Free throw is going to be good again. Dude, my screen is like frozen. I don't know what's going on. Even ESPN's glitching. Martin for three off the bank, no good. Bro, why are they playing me like this? Council fouled again. All right, well, ESPN has officially broken for me, so I can't look it up. I don't know. I can't look it up. Hopefully the stream's not lagging, but oh, wait, here we go. Now it's fixed. Last win was against the Dallas Mavericks on March 16th. It's been almost a month. Yo, the Wizards have 4 field goals made this quarter and 12 fouls. Do you know how insane that is? How do you have 12 fouls and 4 field goals made? That is insane. That is like epic levels of tankathon. But yeah, it was the Mavs, the Jazz before that, and the Warriors before that. $2 super chat, Top Shot Tesla. What's up, Top Shot? Says, I'm squinting. Are the Sixers back? We are so back. We are so back. And he's gifting a Philly Take membership. Yes, sir. MVP's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop those MVPs. Where's all my members at, man? Yo, the members, you guys are the best community in the world, man. I appreciate you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all very, very much. I'm going to say this one more time, but we will not be live on Friday night. We will be back on Sunday afternoon for the season finale. We will live stream like normal, and then after that on Sunday night, we will do a celebratory live stream. We will have people call in, talk about the season, talk about what they want next, and we will react to all of the playoff matchups that will be decided by Sunday night. So it'll be fun, and then we'll ride off into the off-season content. We'll still be live streaming some playoff games, but lots to talk about with this Sixers team, man. We'll have videos, live streams in the offseason, so be sure to stay tapped in. If you guys have been locked in this game all night, man, you're a real one. I mean, this is like the worst hoops you might ever see in your life. It's like watching a bunch of JV players at the gym, but this is crazy. Fun Luka return game. I got to go back and watch that later. I got to watch that Luka game. Jeff Downton hugging Tyrese Maxey. They might as well give Jeff Downton a Gatorade bath or something. They might as well take him out on their shoulders and celebrate him. Who the heck is this guy? What is that? Yo, NBC is cooked. NBC is cooked. What are we looking at right now? We're looking at a guy eating a freaking, what was that, an ice cream? Through a funny straw? Bro, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh my gosh, yo. What? Who was that guy? Oh, man. So if you guys are just tuning in, the Wizards have 4 shots made in this quarter and 12 fouls. Here's Colby Jones going to find nobody. He's clamped. He's trapped. 1 on the shot clock. Vucevic puts it up. They call a foul again. Stop calling fouls. Stop calling fouls. The game is over, bro. What are we doing? Do these refs want to be here? Like, collect your paycheck and go home. Collect your paycheck and go. Where's the foul? Oh, my flop. You know what? Challenge it, bro. Challenge it. That is a flop. That is a flop. You know what? We're going to be here all night. Challenge it, nurse. Get out of here. That's crazy, man. For all the mods, you guys can get the links down in the description. Might be a bit hard if you're on the phone. If you're on a laptop, it's easier to copy, but yeah. Downton with the rock. Can we get him 30? Can we get him a 30-piece? Bona from the corner. Missed it. Oh, we're running Bona and Castleton lineups. This is sick. This is sick. Colby Jones for 3. Yo! What? No way. Guys, I'm not even joking. What I just saw, he just shot a 3. It bounced around the rim, bounced up off the top of the backboard, and went back in. What? This game is on drugs. What kind of shot was that? What kind of shot was that? Alley-oop is missed. Yo, they called another foul. They called a foul on a pass out of bounds. These refs must love their jobs, yo. What, like, this game is on drugs. Colby Jones just shot a ball that went in the rim, out of the rim, on top of the backboard, and went back in. And then this ref calls a foul on an alley-oop that went out of bounds. I'm heated right now, man. I'm heated. 175 people in the chat. Everybody in here, hit the thumbs up right now if you're suffering like I am. This is crazy. That's crazy, man. Downton for 30. Got it! He's got 30! Drop the 30s in the chat!
He's on fire!
Yes, sir. 30's in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen enough. Sign Jeff Doughton to a G League max. Sign him to a Blue Coats max. Bona drives the lane, and what do you know? He's fouled. Yeah, let's just stay here all night, refs. These guys must love their jobs, man. Let's just keep calling fouls. What are we up to now? How many total fouls in this game? How many fouls? Wow, look at that. 43 fouls tonight. I feel like we haven't had this many fouls in a game in forever. We haven't had this many fouls in so long. I forgot what it was like. That's crazy work, man. Yo, Jeff Doughton is cooking out here, man. Jeff Doughton is cooking out here. Castleton is the tank commander-in-chief. He really is. He really is. Guys, drop those 30s. We might never see a Jeff Doughton 30-point game again. We might never see a Jeff Doughton game again like this. Yo, Vucevic just walked. You don't want to call it? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Call it travel, baby. What's next? Let's call a flagrant 2 next. Yo, this ref, he's got the whistle. He's about to blow the whistle before anything happens. I've never seen a guy this whistle happy in my life. Look, these refs are waiting to call a foul, man. Let's call a flagrant 2. Bona, one bouncer to Ricky. It's stolen away. Watch out. Don't breathe on him. Here it comes. Here it comes. There's the foul. Let's go. Yes,
He's on fire.
Sir. Yeah. 44. Yo, drop the 44s in the chat, man. We're going to keep counting. We're going to keep counting every foul. That's 44. Yeah. First one is missed. What, you don't want to call a lane violation? How about a review? Let's stay here all night, man. Let's stay here all night. Second free throw is missed. Hold up. Don't breathe on him. Don't breathe on him. Yo, 44 fouls is insane. Jared Butler working against Colby Jones. He's going to drive, dump it down low. Bona goes up, and he's fouled and one. Yes, sir. And one. Let's go, man. 45. Oh, man. Alex Reese, the bartender, has been ruled out with 55 seconds left in the game. Alex Reese has a right Achilles tendon strain. Even Alex Reese got hurt this season. Bro, we can't have anything nice, man. We can't have anything nice, man. Dude, we can't. Is Alex Reese done for the season? We can't even keep Alex Reese healthy, man. Oh, man, what a game. 40 seconds to play. Hold on, let's get another foul. Let's get another foul in here, man. Doughton with the rock. What you thinking, Jeff? What you thinking, man? Give me a foul. Here we go. Here we go. Give me a foul. He's not even dribbling into anybody. Watch him call a foul right here. Yo, they can't wait to blow this 24-second violation, though. They can't wait. So do we play the song? Because last game I said we weren't going to play the song for the rest of the season because we were playing it after losses because they were kind of wins. But, like, Do we play the song? Yo, I want you guys to do something right now. If you're watching the game on television or wherever you're watching it, they're going to interview Jeff Doughton Jr., right? We're going to come back for the post-game show. I want you to listen to Jeff Doughton Jr. speak, because I bet 90% of people in this chat have never heard Jeff Doughton Jr. speak. And look, I'm not going to say anything about it. I just want you to go listen to it. I want you to listen to Jeff Doughton Jr. because he's about to get interviewed post-game. And he's got 30 points tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers win. Drop the W's. We are back. We are back, I guess. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. The 76ers win. They win. The losing streak is over. Oh, man. You know what? We're going to play the song one more time because I feel like we're not going to play it again for the next 6 months. What is it, April? Yeah, we're not going to play this thing till October, so we're going to run it back, man. Drop the W's in the chat. Let's go. I'm going to miss this song. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Sound the sirens. Sound the sirens, baby. Buy a lotto ticket. Go play the Mega Millions. Take a chance. Take a risk. Do something you love tonight. Reach out to your crush. Tell your family you love them. Jump out of a plane and pull the parachute. Live life on the edge. Go swimming with the sharks. The Sixers win. Sixers win, man. Oh, it feels nice. It's been a while. It's been a while, man. They now have 24 wins. They have 24 wins. We are so back, man. Yeah, I got to give it up to the Washington Wizards, man. They out-tanked us tonight. They absolutely needed this game. They pulled every string that they could, and they completely out-tanked the Sixers. The Sixers finally got out-tanked, man. They finally got out-tanked. Guys, give Jeff Doughton Jr. the G League max tonight. Give him the max tonight, man. 30 points. What a game. You guys have never heard Jeff Doughton Jr. speak. I want you to listen to his post-game interview tonight. I'm sure he'll get interviewed. We're going to tap in for a quick post-game show. I'm going to tell you guys about the Tankathon because, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially decided. We now know what the Sixers' percentage odds of keeping that draft pick will be. Set a reminder on your phone on May 12th. I don't know what time it's at, but wait, here's Jeff. Here's Jeff. I want to hear him. Let's go, Jeff. Career high, man. Let's go, Jeff. I want y'all to tap in and listen to Jeff Doughton Jr., man. In his hometown. In front of his family. Let's go, Jeff. Let's go, Jeff. Career high, man. Career high. Top Shot Tesla member for 2 months says, tell your family you love them, RB 2025. Let's go. Put it on a t-shirt, man. You can do anything tonight. The Sixers won a game. Shout out to Jeff Doughton Jr. Sixers didn't go out sad. They snapped the losing streak. It is over. It is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about the updated odds. We are going to talk about the official news that is now of the 76ers season. I want to thank everybody for being a part of the Game Day Live show. We will not be live Friday, but we will be back on Sunday. We will have one final stream this season. Then we'll have a lot of coverage going on after that. But, ladies and gentlemen, post-game show coming up. Shout out to National University. And shout out to Mando. Jeff Doughton Jr., you are a superstar. And the Sixers are back in the win column. Sixers beat the Wizards. They wiped the floor with the Washington Wizards. We will be back momentarily for the post-game show. Not a long one tonight, but we need to talk about the Tankathon, and we need to spin the wheel. We will get into it all. Shout out to the great members, all the mods, and everybody else supporting the show. Hit the thumbs up button. We'll be back in just a few moments. See you then. Let's go. Hit that bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers do the impossible. That's right. Pinch yourself. You're not dreaming. Buy a lotto ticket. Chase your dreams tonight. The Sixers win a basketball game. They are back in the dub column. The 76ers, in the third to last game of the season, have won a basketball game, and they have finally succumbed to a better tanking team in the Washington Wizards, who needed this game badly. The Sixers get out-tanked by a mile as they defeat the Washington Wizards 122-103. I forgot what it was like to feel a win. I forgot this was possible. I didn't think we would experience a win until next season, maybe. But the 76ers have snapped the 12-game losing streak, and there are further implications. And that is what we are going to talk about in this brief post-game show. Shout out to everybody still in here rocking with us. I know it's been a crazy season, but we have 2 more games to go. And the Sixers are now 24-56 on the season. Ladies and gentlemen, here's my question. Drop it in the chat right now. Yes or no? Will the 76ers get to 25 wins on the season? Will the 76ers get to 25 wins? Will they win one of the final remaining 2 games? Welcome in to the Sixers post-game live show right here on Philly Tig with RB. We've done it all year long. Every game, right after the game, here on the YouTube channel. So tune in live with us. Or if you are listening back on a podcast platform, do me a favor and rate the show. Subscribe to the pod wherever you get your pods and tap in with your boy, man. Listen, I believe we have the best community in the world. I believe that we have a loyal base of people that just come in and rock out every stream. You guys are incredible. I mean, this season has been an absolute roller coaster. The fact that we're here on April 9th, usually the Sixers are, beating down on bad, worthless teams, getting ready to, ramp up for a playoff series. And now this year, they're the team getting smacked around every game as teams get ready to go to the playoffs. It's been a wild year in the NBA. Got 2 coaches fired in the final 10 games of a season. Luka Doncic traded. He's back in Dallas. It's a crazy season. And this is how you know the Sixers season is so cursed. I mean, we couldn't even keep Alex Reese healthy. Alex Reese is a pioneer of the tankathon. And Alex Reese got hurt tonight. They ruled him out with 50 seconds left in the game. Who does that? Alex Reese has a right Achilles tendon strain, so my thoughts and my prayers go out to Alex Reese. If this is the final time that we ever see the bartender in a Sixers uniform or even in the NBA, thank you for all the memories. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers beat the Wizards 122-103. They snapped the losing streak. It will not be 15 in a row to end the season. I don't know if they're going to get another win, but they played hard tonight. Guys showed up. Quentin Grimes almost had a triple-double, and he went 4 for 17. Jared Butler had some nice threes. They played hard. There was a little bit of scuffling. Quentin Grimes, and then it was Lonnie Walker and Justin Champagnie, brother of former Sixer Julian Champagnie. But the Wizards are only 1 game behind the Jazz, now a half game behind. They needed this, and they pulled all the strings out. They sat almost every player. The Sixers got the best of them a couple weeks ago when they lost to the Wizards, and the Wizards got them back. They got payback, and they needed it. So shout out to the Washington Wizards. The other guy I want to give a shout out to tonight is Jeff Doughton Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me the difference between Stephen Curry in the NBA Finals and Jeff Doughton in meaningless games. Ladies and gentlemen, when the games don't matter, when the season's over, Jeff Doughton Jr., when given the opportunity, turns into an absolute superstar. He did it once again tonight. Jeff Doughton with a career high 30 points on 11 for 15. He had 4 steals on the other end. He was magnificent. Jeff Doughton Jr. should get a G League max contract tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no difference between Stephen Curry on the brightest stage and Jeff Doughton on the darkest stage. Jeff Doughton was magnificent tonight, and he got it done. He got it done, and he helped propel the Sixers off the bench with 30 points. Career high in front of his fans and his family in his hometown. Shout out to Jeff Doughton Jr. The Sixers shot 16 for 50 from long range, which is insane. We also had, this was like one of the weirdest games ever, which is probably why the Sixers won. I mean, we had a total of 45 fouls. I mean, every possession in the fourth quarter was foul, foul, foul. They drugged this out as long as they could. You show up to an arena in D.C. where it's probably 50 cents to get into the arena, probably $5 to sit courtside. Nobody was even sitting there after halftime. And these refs kept dragging on the game. Foul, foul, foul. At one point in the fourth quarter, the Wizards had 4 buckets in the fourth and 12 personal fouls. And it continued into the final minutes of the game. I've never seen so many fouls called back to back. Maybe we just don't experience it. Maybe we're not used to it anymore because it doesn't happen anymore with the Sixers because these refs try to get through these games. But man, it was just a weird night. You had a Dem Bona posterize Keyshawn George. Keyshawn George tried to flop on a poster. Like, weird stuff. Quentin Grimes almost threw one down. Ladies and gentlemen, this was like the Hall of Fame game for the JV squads. Like, this was crazy. These guys were fighting. They were diving on the floor. But anyway, man, we know what it is. We know what it is. Let's get to the important stuff, and then we'll get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, with this loss/win, I mean, I keep getting myself confused. It was a win. It was a win. With this win tonight, the 76ers have officially clinched the 5th best odds in the Tankathon. We've been monitoring this for months. We have set out on a goal. I think it is time that we crown the 76ers champions of the Tankathon, because I don't think I've ever seen a team tank with this type of intention and purpose. I mean, it continued today. Before this game, the Sixers came out and they ruled Tyrese Maxey out for the rest of the season. And they tried to say that Tyrese Maxey had a re-injury during his rehab process. Like, they are still lying to try to deceive the NBA when everybody knows what's happening. Shams Charania ruled Tyrese Maxey out last week, and Nick Nurse played it off. And the Sixers just today rule out Tyrese Maxey for the season. Just the same way Alex Reese was ruled out with 50 seconds left in the game. You see what I mean? The Sixers are always on a delay of information. But nonetheless, the 76ers have pulled off a tank that has never been seen. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. And the Sixers are now locked in with the 5th best odds in the Tankathon. And what does that mean? It means they will have a 63.9% chance of keeping their first round pick. Now, why do I say that the 76ers have locked up the 5th spot? They have locked up the 5th spot no matter what. Now, they could tie with Brooklyn, but it's not going to happen, okay? And here is why. If we look at the leaderboard now, Washington moves up. They're a half game behind Utah. The 76ers are now 2.5 games ahead of Brooklyn. Brooklyn still has that 3rd game left, so they have 3 games remaining. The Sixers have 2. But here's the thing. The Sixers are not playing the Washington Wizards over the next 2 games. The Sixers will either lose to the Hawks or the Chicago Bulls, who are both play-in teams. They will lose one of those games. And even if the Sixers, let's say they win the last 2 games by some circumstance, right? If the Brooklyn Nets win one of their final remaining 3 games, it's also clinched. So the worst case scenario is that the Sixers could win their last 2 games, the Brooklyn Nets would lose their last 3 games, and they would both be tied for the 5th overall spot. But the Sixers will be at number 5 no matter what. And unless, lightning strikes or whatever the saying is, the Sixers are going to be in the number 5 spot. And what that means is that they will have a 63.9% chance to finish in the top 6 and retain their draft pick. So 64%. Almost a 2-in-3 chance. They also will have a 42.1% chance of being in the top 4. And they will have a 10.5% chance of getting the number 1 overall pick and getting the dream in Cooper Flag. For reference, New Orleans at number 4 will have a 12.5% chance to land number 1. And the top 3 teams, Charlotte, Washington, and Utah, will have a 14% chance of getting the number 1 pick. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's all but set. Now we have to rely on the ping pong balls. Set a reminder on your phone. Be here on May 12th. It is going to be nerve-wracking. It is going to be anxious. I am going to be panicking when they start reading that lottery. And the thing about it is that it happens so fast. It's like right before a playoff game, and they're like, all right, 10-minute draft lottery, and they just start rallying it off, right? They do the lottery behind the scenes, and then they just start going one by one. And it's like if one of these teams jumps up above, then you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? You're trying to process the info. But this time, we're going to be processing it as it happens with the 76ers. So it is going to be very scary. If we sim this lottery right here, for example, see, this time we got number 3. We got a W. Earlier in the show, we got number 7, but we're at number 3. So I feel good. I feel good about it. Somebody said, can we do it on the mock draft tab? There you go. Let's sim it on here. Let's see who we get. Let's see who we get. Oh, baby. See, look at that, man. Look at that. First spin on the mock draft tab, and I get Cooper Flag. And I get Cooper Flag. Dude, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, they need to invite me to the draft lottery weekend. They usually invite like the top draft picks from the year before. They need to invite me, man. They need to invite me. Yo, if I was there, I'm getting the Sixers Cooper Flag. Like, I'm making it happen. You see that? One spin. Boom. Easy. Easy. Let's go. Just to run you guys through this real quick, and obviously I'm going to make tons of draft videos. I have not, come up with a draft board. Oh, by the way, this is why I always say to follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. I'm going to be posting like my top draft choices, like a draft leaderboard type of thing, like RB's big board over on Twitter and IG. I'm going to be doing that next week. So definitely go follow me over there because I'm going to give you my top prospects. But I mean, look at how many guards here are in the top 10. We've talked about the situation. If they get like the number 6 pick, do they trade out of it? What do they do? Do they take one of these bigs? Like, it's kind of a reach. But like, look at how many guards are here in the top in the lottery. Like, look at how many guards are here. So, I mean, a lot of people were big on Common Malawach from Duke, but he had 0 rebounds in the biggest game of the season, which is concerning. Then you have Derek Queen, right? They got eliminated. I mean, listen, man, it's going to be interesting. All we have to do is get number 1. All we have to do is get number 1, get Cooper Flag, we're good. The Sixers deserve to have their fortunes reversed. It would be so Sixers to get the number 1 pick and then trade it away. Imagine them trading it away. Oh my gosh, it would be crazy. That'd be wild. Crazy. Crazy. But anyway, man, what else? What else we got? That's pretty much it. The Sixers are all but locked in at number 5. It's going to be very spicy here in the next couple weeks, month, till we find out. We're a month and 3 days away from finding out where the Sixers will draft in the first round, if they will draft in the first round. Crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. Listen, man, at the end of the day, the Sixers get a win, but this is why it does not concern me at all. Like, I'm not concerned. The odds are going to fall in their favor, and the chips will stack. You know, the stars will align. All they need to do is lose one of the final 2 games, or the Nets win one of their final games, and boom, they are locked into that 5 spot. And it's going to be interesting, man. Look, that's all I got on the post-game show tonight. This was otherwise just a just another game. The fact that we still have people in here hanging out, man, is amazing. I appreciate all of you so much. Appreciate the heck out of y'all. I didn't even realize this till earlier in the show tonight, but this is our 5th year of live streaming these games. Live streaming every game. 5 years strong. And this year we added on the pre and post game shows. Like, we only strengthened the concept. It's only going to continue to grow. And obviously, hopefully the team will be better. But man, we have the community locked in no matter what. So you guys are incredible. I appreciate you. Be sure to follow us on all platforms. All right. Follow us on IG and X and TikTok. Keep supporting our YouTube stuff. I'm going to have a video out tomorrow on the YouTube channel. Be sure your notifications are on. Be sure you turn those noties on. It's going to be an interesting video, I'll tell you that. With that being said, man, let me give a shout out to some of the members in the chat. Shout out to Karen. What's up, Karen? Thanks for being here. Rob, Busy B, Banj, Generational Hater, Brad, Ryan Sprague, Don Vito. Shout out to the members. Don Boyle in here, man. You guys are the best. Appreciate y'all, man. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Keep an eye out for the video tomorrow. And we'll keep it rocking and rolling right here on Philly Take with RB. Sixers Game Day Live. Every game, pre-game, live game, post-game. Tap in after every game for the post-game show. The Sixers win a basketball game. Go out there and achieve your dreams tonight, man. Sixers are back in the dub column. They take down the Wizards by a final score of 122 to 103. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your night, man. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.